What was that? Whose alarm is that?
I think that's mine.
Go turn it off.
We went out of our way to avoid this.
Yeah, that's why I did that for.
No, it's of my old phone. Why is this even on? This is supposed to be like not
Dead.
working.
Broken.
Yeah, it is supposed to be broken. Why is it on? I don't know.
Yato, why are you over there?
It's not going up, dang it.
Oh, well, good. Okay.
No, it says, are we live right now?
Okay, I got it.
What's going on?
Why
Josh,
is it
does your-
working now?
Yeah, out of all moments
Yep.
it possibly could ever work, it just turns on like.
It says-
Okay, yeah, it says live. Okay, we're good.
No, it's on my old phone. Why is it?
Oh, okay, so we are.
Hello, everybody.
What a great way to start
I
today.
liked it
My
first.
phone was broken. My phone is supposed to be broken. It's not supposed to work.
We finally got... Wait, is that actually, like... What's that what's that
Maybe it
streaming
woke
in?
up to watch the podcast.
Yeah, it looks like it's streaming in pretty decent.
Does it
It says 360. That's
Okay.
better than it was.
Yeah.
Oh, Gamer Inspector is hanging out with us. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Hi, Gamer Inspector.
He's a dude.
All right, we
Just
should
like
probably
here
get to
every week. I
introductions.
like him a
We should
I
probably
like
get to
you
introductions. You all know me. I'm Bataris. This is Josh.
lot.
This
This
is-
is Malachi, and this is my friend Zach. I went to high school with them.
Pretty cool bunch of guys.
I like them. They like Teen Titans.
Which is what we're here to talk
talking
about today. Teen Titans. Please tell me that somebody out there that's watching this has already heard of Teen Titans. If not, were you living under a rock during your childhood is my question.
And just remember to send any questions on a tweet to me at Josh the Poser with the hashtag Snapacouch.
All one word.
SNAPACOUCH. It's all one word.
All lowercase.
Jonathan says, so Jono is not here tonight as he is in what state right now? Virginia?
No, they're in Nashville right now, I think.
No, they left Nashville this morning.
Okay, then they're in DC now.
Yeah, so he just texted me that he can't connect tonight to the internet.
Okay.
And so he says he's still going to try and join later. So he might be in the comments later. You guys can say hi to him.
Yep. Alright, so got my schedule here. So, as always, we start the week off with the moment you realized, just a bit of a heads up. Unfortunately, we will not be having the John Explains like last week, because obviously John's not here.
Nor will we be having the Death Parade discussion as John's
We're waiting
also not
until
here.
John's back here.
Yeah, we want to get it started in a way where we can do it normally instead of every single week having some problem with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright. So, this week's The Moment You Realized for the Teen Titans is Raven is waifu.
The moment you realized Raven is waifu. Malachi, you go first.
Oh. That's not acceptable. Skip me.
Okay.
Fan art. Zach.
We'll go with that.
I would probably say, okay, in like the first 10 minutes of the show,
Really?
7-year-old me was just like, that's a really pretty lady. And, you know, she showed a little bit of the...
Showed a little bit of leg.
Showed a little bit of leg, and that really
that
sealed
pale-
the deal there.
That pale leg. Joseph.
Me. Okay, see, I was always more for the midriff. So for the longest time, I was like, Starfire is where it's at. But then then I had a job and I got money and I was like, wait, I can just buy this show on iTunes. And I started watching it again and I'm like, dang, Raven's cool. Like, I always go after girls on an intellectual level, which I know sounds kind of stupid for what we're talking about, but yeah, Raven is pretty, but I always prefer the intellectuals, and I love Starfire. Don't get me wrong, but she's just kind of a ditz.
Yeah. For me. Wait, shoot, there was an answer to this. Oh yeah, it was during the 3-part episode, The End.
That's
which
in the 4th
is
season.
Yeah. It was the one about how Raven is actually, her body is a portal for Trigon, who's basically the devil, to come to the real world and destroy all of this universe and put it under his darkness. For some reason, I just really, really dug it when they ripped the. Well, actually, I guess it was in an earlier episode. The one where
it's
Slade.
called Birthmark.
Yeah, Birthmark is the name of the
That's
episode.
the first season. It's the first episode of that season.
First episode of that season was season
4.
Season 4. And Slade puts the tattoo markings on her, and it rips off
See,
a
that
lot
always
of her
creeped
clothing.
me out. That creeped me
Once they
out.
ramped the
No,
edge
dude,
up...
that's
enough
also
on
where
Raven.
my tattoo fetish came from. So-
More fan art.
Dude, oh, shut
Can
up.
we just take a minute to appreciate that was a great episode in and of itself because Slade came back?
Yeah, dude.
And he
Freaking, it was a bummer when
he was
Slade
a
gone.
he was a time-bending firebender. That's basically what it was. That could fly.
What about Jinx though? That's real waifu.
No.
Like, nah, yeah.
You're all
No,
alone with that
no.
one, buddy.
No, okay.
Can agree
No,
with
okay, okay. Jinx is waifu, but she's not the waifu.
That's a different
I was
story.
never
between-
attracted to Jinx.
I don't know.
I was-
That's how I was. Like,
I thought Jinx was cute. And
I love how we
Yeah,
just
and
started
so-
this straight up, like, we're not even trying to, like, justify, like, ooh, I like her personality, the
Well, no,
broodiness.
here's the thing.
We're just like, we're like straight up, like, objectify women.
I don't know, but the big deal.
Why did
with-
I let you people here?
with
Respect
Raven-
women.
with
Respect
Raven,
women.
With Raven for me, it's like, I don't know. I always thought her magic was cool too. Like her, like.
Well, like my book character Mataris, his powers are very much based off of her abilities. Like not the phasing and the dark magic and stuff, but just her telepathy and telekinetic abilities.
Her powers are cool.
But
Yeah.
you know
yeah,
what?
it seems like she's sort of like the glue of the Titans that no one ever really looks at.
True, because
Yeah.
she's like everyone has to be, like, because she's always, like, needing emotional help, like, the Titans, like, have to be together. Like it's funny because the people that are the most odd, Cyborg and Beast Boy, they have a whole episode devoted to, like, Raven's Mirror, where they go inside Raven's Mirror, but it's like a portal to her mind. And it helps to make it so from an early point on the show and onwards, you can realize that even though Beast Boy and Cyborg don't really seem to take anything seriously, that they still have like they have they genuinely care about their teammate and their friend. And also Raven X Beast Boy.
We're gonna get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
Remember the Cartoon Network game where you could play as different little portions of the character? Starfire had the one thing where it was just a side scroller and you just shot at things from the one magic dude.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I never
played
played
this.
any Teen Titans Flash games.
Dang
I
it,
remember
because
that.
you remember it.
Yeah.
Okay, remember how Ravens was impossible? Like, I just couldn't play it. I don't know why. I couldn't play it, and that's why I didn't like Raven.
Because of a
An
computer game.
impossible,
Yeah.
poorly made Flash game. on
Because of a
Cartoon
poorly
Network.
made Flash
On,
game
like,
on the
Cartoon
Cartoon Network
Network
website.
I was like 6. What was I saying?
I think the only decent Flash game that ever came out on the Cartoon Network website was that Ben 10 Alien Force game where you
Yes.
could like build your own level.
Yes, where
you
you
know
could
what I'm
build
talking
the
about.
own-
Swamp
Yes,
Fire was
that
the
was-
best.
That was
Swamp Fire all the way.
literally the
Okay,
best
my
game
my
ever.
Flash game, like, so we did the like post.com, like the like honeycombs. like,
Yes.
website. We did a lot of that. But my main thing was always the Bionicles website.
Yes.
Which we will be doing a podcast on Bionicles
We're gonna do several.
in a few weeks.
Okay, so some of you know this. I'm getting married in a couple of months. In the days leading up to my wedding, there will be 2 podcasts in a row. The first one will be covering Bionicle, and our good friend Northern Warrior is actually going to be coming all the way over for my wedding and to debut in our podcast. He's a huge Bionicle fan, almost as much as we are, if not more.
Remember, I used to.
I love that almost as much as we are.
I used to be into Bionicle.
I have yet to meet someone who's a bigger fan of Bionicle than we are. And then this day after, my friend Tom is actually flying all the way from Australia. He's gonna join up. He's gonna join Josh, Bruni, and I, and we're gonna talk about my book series, the story, the characters, and where the future
Hi,
of the show
Aaron.
is.
Hi. Oh,
Hi, buddy.
Gamer Respect to be saying the only episode I really remember from Teen Titans was the one with the Ink Monster person. Dude, that was a movie.
That was the movie.
That was the movie.
More fan art.
Yeah.
No.
Shut up.
Brushingo was the name of
Brush
it.
Gun.
that.
Brush Gun.
Yeah,
What's up?
I remember the Ink Monster.
Who is-
Oh, and they're talking about arms.
I love you.
They, these two stupid people, they're
Dude,
like
the arms
really, like,
test punch is so cool. Arms, I'm excited for it, and I really want to get it.
But
It's
you were
like-
also like stupidly excited about Overwatch, and you got bored of that pretty quickly.
I never liked Overwatch. I was the one who didn't like
That
it.
was me who was
That was
so
him.
really excited.
That was
never
like you
really
and Dame. That was like you and Damien and,
No,
and
I was
Fareed
really
and.
excited.
I was the one who
I
didn't care.
still play it.
Dude, I'd love to have Fareed on a podcast.
He's fun.
I love Fareed, man. He's great.
Speaking of games, and because we mentioned Cartoon Network earlier, I don't remember how relevant Teen Titans was in Fusion Fall. I remember seeing
What?
Blossom and like Dexter a lot. You remember Fusion Fall?
There was a lot of Ben 10 in Fusion Fall, and there was I remember there was Robin like 3 times, kind of there, but not really.
I think that's partly because Robin's not just a Teen Titans figure. He's in several cartoons.
Yeah, but it's the other thing is that Fusion Fall was made a little after Teen Titans ended, if I'm correctly. Like,
Camera.
Don't
get distracted by the screen,
made, like
guys.
a year after Teen Titans had ended, which I guess that's not really any sort of justification because the
Dexter was still on
and the
Fusion Fall.
Powerpuff Girls were still in there, but
Exactly.
I guess the Teen Titans, regrettably, I don't know how accurate this is, but isn't necessarily one of the main staple points of Cartoon Network. It was always their classic shows, like Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, like
all of those.
Warner Brothers was through Teen Titans, weren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Teen Titans was a Warner Brothers production.
That may be why.
Frosted Films for Imaginary Friends, and Ned and Eddie. Those were always the people you would see in like the commercials, in all of their games, all over their websites.
I remember playing.
Do you
it,
guys
and I
want to
was
give
wondering
out
if
like
it
your
worked.
PSN IDs and stuff like that? There's people that want to play video games with us.
I
I don't play Overwatch, man.
don't know. You could actually add me on
give
Steam.
you my battle tag.
How about
if
Steam?
You want to play Overwatch, but I don't use my PlayStation 3
You,
anymore.
you guys
so.
want to? You guys should connect.
I don't know. Is my Steam name appropriate?
Since
to
we're on
say?
the sub...
Peach's Sexy Lips.
No.
No. Okay.
Mine
And they
I
probably heard that.
Did they?
They probably.
You
The
said-
mic is right there.
Oh, Christ!
I couldn't really hear it from over here.
Okay,
That thing picks up sound really well.
I didn't see anything wrong with that. It's
You
just
didn't?
it's Peach's Sexy Lips.
That's my Steam name.
Okay.
Mine's
That's a pretty original one, I gotta say. I've never heard anything
From
like
what
that.
I understand,
You can type
I
that
think
in right there
mine's
if you
just
want.
asterisk generic
Yeah,
band
just
name
say-
asterisk, but I don't know.
So we're commenting in the we are directly commenting in the live chat through Max Top 10.
Who's again acting as our producer, so thanks for that, dude.
Because Jonathan's out of town, so Max is over here at the computer, being
Here,
a beast.
actually, I'll give them my
Alright.
Yeah,
battle
so-
tag.
Since we're on the subject of games and the main subject is Teen Titans, who here played the Teen Titans video game when they were growing up?
Honestly, the only thing I can remember is this one annoying part with Gizmo, and another really annoying part where I
Gizmo's
kept.
always annoying.
Yeah, I mean, another annoying part where it was the beginning of some boss fight, and I kept losing, and every time the cutscene would be Cyborg being like, "The bigger they are, the harder they fall."
I feel
Yeah.
like that was Cinderblock.
Do you think?
'Cause you
no,
started
no, no,
thinking-
no.
Did we fight Cinderblock?
No,
You fought
it,
all of them.
it was like it was the magic guy because he grew really big out of his hat or something. Like
No, he popped a tent out of his hat or something.
I thought it was
I
the
like
magic
the
dude growing
Mumbo
really big.
Jumbo boss fight is one of my favorites. I also really like the ambush scenes where you got to just trash like 100 of Slade's minions.
Yes.
Like even though they were hard, like it was
I
just
think-
so much fun to just
See,
thrash. a ton of
John,
people.
you and I, we all played a lot of games together when we were growing up, but we always used to end up fighting at some point or another over some stupid reason. I feel like that game was the one where we were just like, all right, let's do this, and like we never fought each other. If you know.
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
did. We fought each other over who got to play Raven.
No, I was all.
Oh no, we fought over who got to play Robin.
You and John always fought
we
over
would
that.
fight
I
over
didn't
Robin,
care.
but
What's
I got
up?
to play Robin because it was my game.
Do I have a picture of the game? No, I don't.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I mean, you can find one if you want.
Yeah. No, you two. See, you were usually Beast Boy, right?
No, Jonathan was Beast Boy.
Jonathan was Beast Boy. Nobody wanted to play Cyborg. That was
I would
it.
have been Cyborg, just saying.
No, we played Cyborg.
I never played.
I
Cyborg.
played every single character. There was a while, actually. Funny enough, Starfire's my least favorite Titan. That being said, I love Starfire, but there was this one kick
Giratina,
where I
that's
wanted
a terrible
to play Starfire
pun.
every time.
No, just no.
What?
What do you say?
Giratina Origin says, pun warning, I'd give Bionicle an arm above the rest.
Wow! Wow!
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we're not even talking about Teen Titans Go. You don't need to worry about that. Like, it's a separate thing. Which, by the way, I don't understand all the hate that it gets. Like,
It's hilarious.
What people are mad about is they're mad that instead of making more Teen Titans, they made Titans Go.
I'm
Also,
upset about that as well.
in
but-
no way is it a serious cartoon. It's a chibi cartoon, which if you know anything about Japanese animation, you know that chibi cartoons are not meant to be taken seriously. It's just it's silly and it's dumb and it's stupid.
It's
and
supposed
you
to
just
be that
accept
way.
it that
There,
way.
although
it's
there
funny.
are certain episodes that are entirely unfunny.
Yeah.
There are some pretty
Really?
great moments, but there are like episodes that are just literally unfunny and like horrible. just because it felt like they tried way too
Yeah.
hard to appeal
Well,
to
like,
like the
Aaron just
modern
brought up
audience.
something that Slade's name is actually Deathstroke. It's funny because they call him Slade, which is his first name.
But the
Slade Wilson.
show is rated G.
So they couldn't have a character in the year 2000 whatever. They couldn't have a character with death in his name. So they just decided to call him Slade, which is still accurate. So
Oh, we got some Teen Titans Go supporters here.
yeah, like I'm not saying that like Teen Titans Go is like the best show ever. I just like I
Take it
don't
with a grain of
understand.
salt.
Like there's literally no reason to hate it. It's not a bad show. It's just not a great show.
I think what could have stopped a lot of the hardcore criticism is if they kept the same kind of writing, but just didn't make it Teen Titans based and instead just had it its own thing, because the comedy is there and everything. It's just, I think the entire reason people don't
Well,
like
that's
it,
a cash grab.
I think that, yeah, the entire reason people don't like it is because it's Teen Titans Go, or Teen Titans and then Teen Titans Go. However, I also think the reason they did it is because, yeah,
Can we just talk
it's
about
cash
how
grab.
horrible the theme song is for Teen Titans Go?
Horrible.
By the way,
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
like
no, it's like
the
a
weird like
I know that.
remix.
Yeah, I don't
The
like the
weird
remix
remix.
version.
I saw
of it.
Smallville, dude.
good.
I just wanted to, so Gamer Inspector over here on Twitter asked me, hey, in regards to writing, do you have any advice in writing fight scenes, swords, or otherwise, mainly swords? So, what,
Keep it accurate.
when we do, and so, sorry guys, this isn't about Teen Titans, this is about his
Yeah,
writing.
yeah.
When Joseph...
I love how the question's
yeah.
posed to me, but you're taking a crack at it.
Well,
I'll take a crack at it, too,
Well, I mean,
actually. I
when
have to
Joseph
be
and
honest.
Has a
I,
lot to say
because
on
we
that,
co-write, we've co-written a few
You've
fight scenes.
co-written with me mostly on Legacy of Korra. You haven't really done too much of my sword fighting scenes lately.
In Dragon Roar, I did.
A little bit.
Yeah, basically what
And
we
Dragon
do
Roar
is
is
we
not
just
my finest
we
work.
think about it physically. We would just literally pick up some toy lightsabers and be like, okay, and he'd swing like this and it would work like this. So that and you still do this. You like visualize it first.
Yeah.
Like, see, is that actually possible? And then you just describe each thing at a time. Don't just like start using words that you think sound cool. Like he struck this way, but then he blocked. But then like don't just like
Don't repeat yourself.
yeah, don't repeat yourself, and don't just keep actually structure out the fight scene
For the most
and
part,
then write it.
Okay, for the most part, don't actually. Here's my advice. For the most part, you don't actually describe the motions in detail until you're either at the beginning to set the pacing or at the end to get the climax going. You mostly want to leave it to the reader's imagination. Like, it's kind of one of those weird things where the less you describe it, the more detail the reader is going to have.
Dude, someone just mentioned Young Justice. Yeah, Guillotine Origin. Dude, Young Justice is my freaking yeah.
Wait, by the way,
I love Young
if
Justice,
you don't
man.
know this?
Yes,
Since
Malachi.
Young Justice was canceled
You don't have to
a
raise
long
your
time
hand.
ago.
They're bringing it back in
Netflix
season 3.
is bringing it back.
Yep.
Yeah, Netflix bring third season. Yeah, he said yeah.
Netflix bought the rights to it.
Yeah, you role play the fight essentially if you want to
Yeah.
decide how it is. Because if you just keep using like words, sometimes just kind of in the same way that if you were writing dialogue, you'll write things and it'll make perfect sense to you, but then someone else will read it and be like, "What?" So
That's a mistake I
make
make
sure
very
that it's a
often.
thing that can physically occur instead of being like, and then he spun that way to blah blah blah, and then
Well,
someone else
his
might read it and
spine
be
is
like,
now
"I don't
completely ruined."
understand how he physically did that," or like it's. If
Or now
you
his
can
spine is
actually
completely out.
visualize, if you can get a friend to help you actually like act it out, that's even better. Because then it's like there's a real thing that you're describing. You know, maybe it's impossible to get it exactly across, but at least you actually are describing a real
Well, that's
thing.
why I'm saying the less description you give throughout the fight, like describe what is happening to the characters, like what the wounds that they're receiving as. Like, then you could say it's a result of this or that, but for the most part, leave it to the reader's imagination.
Malachi,
Max?
you were
Yeah.
gonna
But by the way, if you guys have read the Zero Light novel, they actually do go into detail about just like because if you've seen Zero in the very beginning, like
Yeah.
the fight scenes and that, it goes through Subaru's mind, and it's of course a dark series overall. But
Yeah.
he definitely goes in detail during when the sword fights in it, that basically is what he's doing,
Yeah.
what's going through his mind at the time. It's really well written.
Malachi, you were saying though?
So, especially coming from a narrative standpoint, for my example of this, since I don't feel like giving an entire like monologue of a fight right now, if say you're instead doing in the form of a movie script and the script were to say something like "they fight," then it's essentially like not even worth it as a narrative standpoint. If nothing progresses the story up because of the fight, the only reason is that somebody gets hurt or dies, and that's, I mean,
there should always be a point to the fight.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just okay,
Instead
cool.
of just
they
like
fight.
mindless fighting.
Yeah, like
Just for the sake of a fight scene.
or
Yeah.
being flashy. You know, like a lot of problems I see is things trying to be flashy by
Fairy tale.
Or it's like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna test your strength, kid. And
Yeah,
then,
like,
they get in,
don't do
some
that.
pointless
Won't be
fight.
as much.
Yeah, like,
Unless it's Dragon Ball Z. It's the one show that can get away with that.
because that's what the whole
What's
show
up,
is
man?
literally
Because
about.
They're literally making fun of those scenes.
Wait,
Like-
what?
Well, there's
Gintama,
obvious.
Because they literally making fun of those scenes by making the characters.
Is Gintama an anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a straight parody of every single popular anime out there, especially
I've
Dragon
heard of
Ball
it.
Z.
Mhm.
Because in the second season of it, they literally straight up reference Yamcha. I mean, literally, like so bluntly.
Yamcha's a walking joke.
Literally,
He's a
they
wussy.
say it's like he's turned it like Gin is turned into Yamcha. Literally, that's exactly what they say.
Dude, where's Last Robin?
It's
I miss
really
him.
funny.
I know, right?
Well,
I'm
there
gonna
are
DM.
But
him.
to Aaron, you're welcome for the advice. We welcome questions like this. If
There
anybody
is-
has any, please speak up. I feel we're getting a little bit off topic here.
Well, it was a Twitter
Yeah,
question.
no, for sure. So the next thing on our agenda is what was the and I open this to you guys as well. Please give your reasons why you think which arc in the Teen Titans show was the best one. So we'll start out with you, Malachi.
Okay, well, we were actually just watching this not too long ago.
It's funny that is your favorite one.
Yeah,
and
my
we were-
favorite arc happens to be the cyborg arc and the hive and all that stuff.
the Brother Blood arc.
Yeah, I thought the reason I like it is honestly, again,
Laughing at him.
no, not the fan art.
Oh, shut up! God, no.
It's because when I was a kid and I
fan
was like,
art, guy.
when I was a kid and I was like 6 years old, the most exciting thing in the world to me was simply seeing Cyborg, but not a cyborg, like a human, like. And I was like,
when he like transformed
What's up?
into his little
yeah,
human thing
a
because
lot
of
of
the
this,
hologram.
a lot of this is
until crossovers at this point.
Wait, what did I say? Oh, okay. So so I answer a couple questions here. A lot of people keep asking me if I'm going to do SAO crossovers. The truth is that
SAO crossovers with this, SAO crossovers with that. Do an SAO crossover of everything.
I'm going to put what he said in nicer terms. I've done all the crossovers that I want to do with Sword Art Online, and Red Swordsman Shadow Fragment is probably going to be my last work with Sword Art Online for a while, if just in total. Like I've considered doing Ruby and Teen Titans series at some point, but at this point I just
Actually, and that would blend okay. That would blend okay because
I will say that's
they're honestly superheroes.
that is an excellent suggestion that I will definitely take into consideration.
Aaron, you know it, man. You know it. Which so did you
So
say
the
what you
Guillotine
wanted to say?
Origin, it's a possibility, but again, this won't be happening for a long time.
Oh yeah, most of the things that I like about Teen Titans typically come from nostalgia. I mean, it's the show I watched when I was a kid.
That was our Saturday mornings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
dude. After
So-
Sonic X, we'd switch over to the WB channel. So we'd switch over from
after
4
Sonic,
Kids.
after Sonic X, we would do Teen Titans. Sorry, not Teen Titans. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then came.
Yeah,
Teen
then we would
Right.
switch over to WB, and it would be on after.
Yep.
So, for me nowadays, it's literally just all coming from nostalgia. So as a little kid, being 6 years old, seeing Cyborg like that, I loved it. It was cool.
It was really cool to see Brother Blood whip out the cyborg tech.
That too.
If you haven't seen that arc, honestly, all the arcs that we're gonna talk about, you need to see these. Like, I mean, Teen Titans, just as what it is, it's a superhero show. Most of the show is filler. It's episodic. They fight this bad guy this episode. They put him in jail at the end of the episode. Like, that's how the show is for the most part. But the arcs,
It's still
at
a
the
good show
very
to
least,
watch,
you
even
need
at
to
his
watch.
age.
Yeah, you at the very least, like now, you should just go and find the arcs somewhere, like the multiple part episodes or whatever.
Yep.
Zach.
Favorite arc.
Let's see here.
Zachary.
I'm trying to remember this. If I remember
I
correctly,
swear you told me earlier.
It was. I don't remember a lot from it, but I remember like as a kid watching it and like being really happy. It was the the arc where Robin and Starfire were alone. And remember, at one scene they were in the like.
Oh, you mean that
woods.
episode?
Oh,
where-
just the one episode.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
like early. That was really.
No,
early.
that was third season.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
when they
that's
were-
that's later on in the show, man.
That's like third or fourth season.
Hey! Last Robin's here. What's up?
Hey! Our meme master has occurred.
Bring the memes!
Don't.
And Game Inspector, I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, you know, man, just
Send me a
doing
private
podcast.
message on fanfiction.net, and I will pick it up with this. If we need to discuss it in private.
But the one where Robin and Starfire are stranded on the planet and Beast Boy
Yeah.
is trying to build
Oh!
Cyborg back together.
Yeah.
That was a great episode,
Oh,
man.
Chewbacca!
Wait,
They referenced
and,
Chewbacca in that, and it was great.
And
remember?
when
'Cause Chewbacca's trying
Starfire
to-
returned back to her home planet, and
because
met
she was
her
getting married, right?
Yeah, and met her sister,
That's
and he
right.
was and she was marrying like.
See, that was the
what
thing.
was his Garbelek, or there was
Yeah,
something
something
really
like that.
weird like that, and she was marrying like the sludge monster.
wait, it was Girdle Skletch was his
Girdle
name.
Skletch, yeah.
That was literally his name.
yeah, Girdle Skletch.
I feel so dumb. I don't know why, but the only picture I had of Robin and Starfire alone was the stupid like, what is it? Ferris wheel. That was.
Hey, that was a good moment.
Yeah. That
No,
was earlier.
You know what
on.
was one of my favorite moments of Robin and Starfire during the show was the prom night. Remember that
yeah.
one?
Oh, with the bug?
Yes, I
Yeah,
do
Killer
remember
Moth,
that.
and then he has to take Kit, and
yeah.
it's like, would you kill you to smile? It might.
It might.
Yeah, the Girdle
Girdle
Skletch
Skletch.
was definitely.
Oh, that was
a
so
part of the
gross.
thing. And there was another one where she returned back her home planet again. She fought like.
Well,
her
guys,
sister.
and do you know
her
know
sister-
how?
No, the first time you see Blackfire, she comes to Earth to party, basically.
So
But
guys,
she-
if you don't know, the reason that they really don't go a lot into what happens with Starfire in Teen Titans is because there's not really much original stuff with Starfire. Starfire was superhero man in like the 70s, I think. Like she's very, very like hippie era.
She's
Super. Yeah, she's an old superhero, and a lot of the stuff that happens. Oh, Last Robin is like, I keep hearing Robin and it's throwing me off. That's beautiful. But the reason they can't really talk a lot about her stuff is because a lot of the stuff happens. Like it's a G show. The Teen Titans is rated G. A lot of the stuff that happens in Starfire's comics are
Is
definitely
not
rated
rated
R.
G.
Like for example, she is like, and it's messed up. She's like sexually abused by her sister Blackfire, like tortured and stuff.
I did not know that.
It is heavy crap. Like which is why they really give it like a single. You shut up! I saw that one. They're just why they only give like maybe 1-2 episodes in the entirety of Teen Titans to Blackfire. So
Because she's a horrible person.
yeah, no, it's
Can you type? Okay, so Game Inspector is wondering if he's mishearing
Shut
me.
up!
I'm gonna.
That's right! Raven, remember she finds the tribe of aliens on that planet and they think she's a god?
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
keep going,
yeah.
Shut up! That was like... dude,
Okay,
that
Max
episode was
Top.
great.
Okay, so Gamer Inspector, I just typed in how it's pronounced. It is Girdle Skletch, basically.
Skletch.
Yeah, it's really weird.
How was it
Nice.
spelled?
I peed on myself.
Yeah, Girdle Skletch.
Okay, Joe, do you want to... What's your favorite arc?
What's my favorite arc? That's not a fair question.
Favorite episode, favorite arc?
Favorite episode, favorite arc. I'm Girdle Skletch.
You guys had a quality improvement and it's great. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks to our tech guy, he figured
yeah.
he figured out how to improve our camera
He was
quality.
like, it's in the source, guys. You're all stupid.
We are very.
Like you literally just it was just a panel up there. It's like, oh yeah,
It was just a drop-down
record
menu?
in 320p.
Okay, so my favorite arc is. I actually like the Terra arc a lot.
Yeah, that
Because,
was
like-
and it's funny because they
like-
do it and then they pause and then they do it again. So it's actually like 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's 4 or 5 episodes. Here's the reason why. It's kind of what you were going into earlier with Cyborg and Beast Boy. It's like how they're the comic book characters. They don't seem capable of taking anything seriously. Beast Boy goes through some pretty heavy crap in that.
I know, man. Sometimes I relate to Beast Boy a little too much. If you guys don't know, the reason I have been absent is because I found out that my girlfriend had been cheating on me. and it was very hard for me to get
Therapy
on.
cat.
It was very hard for me to get on camera and be happy just for a little while. So,
It's a therapy.
and there had been problems prior to the relationship ending, so it's and that ended, and it was hard for me to be happy on camera. So I decided it would be best for the podcast if I just didn't come. But I'm good. I'm okay now, and I'm back. And so I love Beast Boy, man, because like especially with the.
So are you with me on the Terra arc? Is that the best one?
No,
Okay,
my
okay.
answer is different, but I just think I really, really feel for Beast Boy.
See,
especially now.
another one episode that I really like in that was during that season, but it didn't even have anything to do with the Terra arc was the tournament episode where you first get introduced to Speedy and the others.
We were talking about that before.
Yeah,
weren't
we were talking
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
hashtag Josh is dead. Yeah, they were making all these different like reasons as to why I was gone.
Someone thought that Josh was actually dead, and we were like, no!
No, I didn't die. I saw. By the way, last Robin, he sent me like a video just like of me and like there was sad music on Twitter. I saw that at work, dude. Dude, that made me crack up so hard. Thank you so much for sending that to me.
Weren't
That
we
was
talking
great.
about the tournament episode?
We
and,
were
like,
talking
girl
about
power stuff, right?
Tournament
Oh,
episode
we were so
on our,
pissed
like,
because-
hour-long trip to get 2 BattleNet gift cards.
I know.
Oh, that's right. We went on like a mission to find some BattleNet gift cards for Zach for his Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch.
loot boxes.
And we were like just talking about it, and we were talking about how we were pissed because there was the Master of Games episode.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it was 2 episodes, wasn't it?
No, it's just one episode.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yep.
But we were so pissed off because at the end of the episode, all the girls show up, and it's like, to see who is the heroine of heroines, and it's like, oh yeah, can't wait for this. Next episode, nothing to do with that.
Next episode was Terra's betrayal.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. You know what? Did anyone... Alright. It always, like, weirded me out to see how, like, big Tara's hands were. I don't know what it is,
she had
but
the
I
weird, like,
always...
It's the gloves.
I
It's
always
actually the
It's
gloves.
the
looked at, like,
gloves.
her gloves, and I thought they were, like, the weirdest things in the
Hands.
world. I was like, why are they
It's just how they decide to animate
big.
her for some reason.
Yeah, and I remember I had, like, a toy of Tara from, like, McDonald's or something like that,
Those are the best toys.
and I looked at it, and I was just like,
why are the hands?
I was like looking at it and I was grabbing them and was like, I don't want this. Her hands look weird, you know, and like little 5-year-old me was like,
That reminds me. Another reason about the cyborg arc that I like is because of the submarine thingy. I had this submarine toy, the one that's in the arc, and I had these little chibi toys, and I slept with them one night. They were like this. They're like tiny, really tiny, and I lost all of them somehow. All in that same bed. They're just all gone. The only thing I had left was a little submarine, and I got really sad.
Oh
but that's
my
another
God.
reason, just to add a little like cherry on top.
were they like the,
So,
were they the Titans?
my wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the Master of Games episode is canon. They reference it.
All the episodes in Teen Titans.
Yeah, there's
and
no
the movie at the end. The movie is what closes off the series.
Well, then there's the one episode, the Things Change.
No, that's supposed to take. No, Things Change takes place before the movie. The movie was the end of the series.
Okay. So my favorite episode and/or story arc is the end.
Wait. There was one thing I wanted to bring up about why the Terra arc was my favorite. Is because Terra was the only person to actually take Slade out. She threw him in a pit of lava. Like none of the other Titans were even able. None of them even came close to actually beating Slade.
Little did you know.
Like in the first
Deathstroke
season,
is
you see him
actually
like
just
crack
the
them.
Joker.
Like in the
Robin
Robin
beats him, but he doesn't actually take him out.
She was
Robin
the only
doesn't
one
kill people.
Well, no. Here's my point. She was the only one that was able to solo him. Robin himself was never able to solo Slade. Every time the Titans fought Slade and beat him, for lack of a better term, because he always got away, it was as a team. Tara was the only one that actually took him out on her own.
Toph would also do the same.
Shut up.
Toph is not. Toph's not a lava bender.
Fun little fact about Slade Wilson there is that he's actually one of the only the only DC villain to have actually been in has been against almost every single DC hero.
Oh, he's the only DC villain to fight every single DC
Almost
hero.
every single
And he
one,
was
yeah.
the only good
How would
character
he
in
fight
Suicide
Superman?
He's fought him in one.
Oh yeah, Death.
Wait, Kryptonite.
Kryptonite, okay, yeah.
He was the only good character in Suicide Squad.
We're sorry, Robin!
I think he won that. No, he beat
What do you
Batman.
You know what? Maybe when they pushed Slade into the lava, he just became Joker. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna go
Shut up.
kill.
Just
Robin.
Shut up.
No,
Oh my
because
God,
that
I
is-
hate those fan theories so much.
That's so
No,
dumb.
that brings us into where Josh's favorite arc is.
My favorite arc is the end, which is centered around Raven, and the villain is Trigon, who brings Slade back from the dead after.
Actually, kind of keeps him
Terra-
semi-dead, something like that.
Well, he's a skeleton, but he's got his armor on top of him. And Slade agrees to work for him in order to have his flesh back. And, of course, Trigon double-crosses him eventually. But, yeah, it's centered around
As all bad guys
Raven
do.
and the idea that her body is a portal for Trigon to come back. I don't know, man. It just, like, changed the way that I looked at her character. Changed the way that I looked at DC Comics or superheroes in general. This idea of, like... Because I believe that morality and good and evil are not relative.
No,
Say what you will about
No.
that. I believe that good is good and evil is evil. However, it was kind of this moment where I was like, well, you know, just because something was intended to be bad doesn't mean that it has to stay bad.
Yeah.
And just because something was meant to be good doesn't mean it has to stay good. And so it was cool. It kind of changed the way that I thought. It also made me think that Raven was sexy.
It also changed another thing. It changed her cloak color for that.
Yeah, she did the White Raven and her hair
That
grew
was
out,
not
and
the,
I
that
was
was
like,
not the first time we saw White Raven.
Yeah.
We saw her in the Mirror episode, which is also where we see like her split personalities, and it's really weird.
Yeah, but
Now the one
that,
in the one in the pink cloak, that
that
always
arc,
weirded
man.
me
And
out.
it was also creepy.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I watched it, I was a kid in elementary school, and I was like genuinely scared of when they go into the library.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like this.
With all the ghost
Slade
stuff
always
like
just.
that.
Well, and then,
spooked me
like,
when I
they
was a
turned-
kid, 'cause
they-
he had, like, the.
Oh yeah, Slade is creepy because he's got the
Yeah,
half face,
yeah.
like not like a real mouth, and he's like got one eye.
No, yeah, and I
He's
remember
creep-
when
he
they-
was the perfect. He played such a good henchman.
I know, and I remember the end arc
Yeah.
scared the crap out of me. Because I
Yeah.
remember trying.
It's like-
He really scared me.
Well, Slade even says, he's like, you know, I actually like working for someone else. Let's be hands-on.
Yeah, but Slade is such a good villain. They like couldn't not have him be part of that.
Exactly.
Or because he's creepy, and the whole point of that arc was to be creepy. The stone, when people get turned to stone,
Yeah.
Rip Terror.
that was so cool. Like it was really creepy. Like their faces are all like, ugh. It was really disturbing.
Those two
At
tie
that
in well
age.
with each other. Then, now that I think about it,
Well, because
Terra-
the theory is, because at the very end of the show, you see that Tara is awake. She doesn't remember anything. The theory is that
Well,
when
after
Raven
after the end, Terra's statue is gone.
Well, yeah, because the theory is that when Raven turned the entire world back to normal, as a side effect, Tara was also returned from her stone encased state. We'll call it.
Yeah, we're all planning on seeing Wonder Woman. It's gonna happen. There's no reason why I wouldn't go see it.
Especially with Chris Pine.
I've got really low expectations, but I like Chris Pine and I like Gal Gadot. She's Israeli and she's awesome. She's like a military vet.
Yep.
She served in the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force. She knows Krav Maga as a result, and she's like super duper like proud to be from where she is from. I like the actress a lot, and I'm happy because there wasn't like these hardcore like uber feminist overtones. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be that kind of movie, which I appreciate because it's like
Guillotine Origin asks, anyone remember when Cyborg built a car using his heart as the key? He didn't. He didn't use his heart. I'm gonna point something out wrong with that real quick, but I do remember the episode. He didn't use his heart as a key. He literally he basically built a mini Wi-Fi so that he can literally feel what the car is feeling.
we made.
no, shut up. We're not bringing that joke in.
Okay.
Keep it PG-13, guys.
You know, Temple of Doom and Gremlins are what established PG-13.
I did know that.
Yep.
I think it's okay.
Wasn't
I'm
it
just
also
kidding.
like Mortal Kombat who made games be rated as well?
Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, and all the different
Kombat.
villains keep stealing the car.
And like Gizmo ends up
Like
with
Gizmo ends up, and then
Gizmo was the most annoying villain.
I
Blackout.
don't
Is that
like
his
him.
name? What was the name of it?
Overload.
Overload. Overload. That's Overload gets the car in the end, and it like turns the car red, and it's like so sad because he has to destroy the car. But then Raven was like making fun of him the whole episode for it. But then at the end, she like comes and she's like, "I'll help you build the car." And it was like, "Aw." And by the way, I kind of hate it when people people ship Raven with literally anyone that she talks to.
Yeah.
It's like the only person that there's an actual ship is like, according to the creators of the show, is with Beast Boy.
Beast Boy.
But Beast Boy was with Terra in the show, and they didn't want to overcomplicate.
Which brings us to
they didn't want to overcomplicate a G-rated show by having Beast Boy go from Terra, get his heart broken, to Raven. So they just left it alone.
This brings us to our next point. As a point of debate. Who should the ship have been? Who would you prefer? Beast Boy and Terra or Beast Boy and Raven? You guys go.
Oh boy.
Malachi, go for it.
I think this is probably just coming from the aspect that it's a cartoon kind of deal, you know? And disregarding anything like the creators want or anything else like that, I would stick to what's canon. So because Beast Boy and Terra happened, then I guess that's what happened. I can't really change that, can I? No, I can't.
I'm actually with him on that. Like,
But
and I like the
isn't Raven more canon in other universes?
Aaron
as
Manzer
well?
just put a dope Slade quote on there. It says, Slade says to Robin, "I am the thing that keeps you up at night, the evil that spreads to every corner of your mind, and I will never rest, and neither will you."
Yeah, that was great.
Saw that on Facebook once.
Shut up.
No, they did ship Beast Boy and Raven and Teen Titans Go. They actually
I
did.
said,
There's a whole episode about it. It's the Valentine's
disregarding that.
Well, the Valentine's Day episode.
We're not going on.
That's
on
right.
that.
Sorry.
Okay, so
I guess
I liked the character. I liked the chemistry between Terra and Beast Boy. It was very cute.
Yeah.
It's very appropriate to the show, and I thought it worked.
Yeah.
I see no reason to change it.
It's sad though because basically Beast Boy is just like, "Wow, you were horrible to me. I'll totally forgive you."
Again, to his character development,
He's a cuck, is what he is.
No,
yeah, he's basically.
I love Beast Boy, and I feel so bad. Like I feel for him.
He's
man.
I've been cut.
that whole arc. Like it's just like,
Hey,
why do you hurt him, Tara?
Okay,
Why can't you just love him?
Okay, let's be real for a minute here. Love is genuinely about forgiveness. That's most of what makes love. It's like without.
It seems like most people think Beast Boy and Terra.
Yeah.
And that's because that's what happened in the show. And she did come around in the end and sacrifice her life for all of them. So, I guess if you've read any of the comics, then you just understand more where I'm coming from. Like Beast Boy and Raven are kind of meant to be together, but that's just
aren't they canon
that's
in other canons as well?
in Titans. Because Teen Titans is just the name of the cartoon.
Yeah.
The actual comic book characters are just Titans.
Yeah.
There's
But
no
in
Teen
other-
Titans,
but
just
in
Titans.
The
This is
canon
Teen Titan comic.
in other canon
Titans,
universes.
But it's not the canon. It's
But in
Titans is the canon.
in the canon timelines, it's
What are you
usually
doing, Mel?
Raven. and
Teen
Beast Boy,
Titans
correct?
Go.
I don't think so because
Teen Titans, stop.
I think Raven's older than Beast Boy
Not by much.
usually.
Not by much.
I know in the new film, in the old canon. I don't know about the new 52, and I know in Injustice they're going more off the old canon, not the new canon. And Raven is older than Beast Boy, so I don't know what they've decided. I haven't looked a lot into the Teen Titans characters as according to the new 52. So, but I think in the new 52 that Raven is also a teenager as well as Beast Boy. I love Garfield. Garfield is Beast Boy's real name.
Oh,
You thought he meant the orange
I
tabby
thought you were
cat.
talking about the orange.
I
cat.
eat John, it's what I do.
I was like, okay, Josh, I like Garfield too.
Oh my goodness. What's up?
No, okay, so
Jordan.
Deadpool is a ripoff of Deathstroke
Wrong.
on purpose.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Ripoff
So I
is
guess
a parody.
ripoff is the wrong word.
It's a
He's a
parody
parody.
of-
They named him Deadpool, and they named him Wade Wilson, like Slade
What's
Wilson.
funny, actually, here's a little backshot of that.
It's a joke. Like that's the whole point.
There you go. But what's a funny little joke about that is that Deadpool never originally had a name. But he never really had a name
Oh, hey, that's mine.
until
Oh, wait, no, it isn't. Wait,
the
maybe.
third
Yes, it is. I don't know.
issue. Because everybody kept calling him Wade Wilson. Because he looked so much like Slade Wilson.
Yeah.
So
They don't even
and of
change the
course-
last name like at all.
What's funny is that the makers found that hysterical. So like, hey, yeah, let's make his name Wade Wilson, and they made him Wade Wilson.
That's fun. Yeah, they're just like, let's make this character also not serious at all.
Giratina, you're absolutely right. Beast Boy is the Michelangelo of this series.
Yeah. Who would win a sarcasm fight? Raven or Kirito Abridged?
Oh.
Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raven is
Yeah.
just like...
She breathes sarcasm.
That's literally just her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all she is sarcasm. She can't, like literally the one genuine, like, well, she has a couple genuine conversations here and there. One's with Beast Boy.
No, it's with Robin.
And then the other is with Robin in the end. And she's like literally a child. Like she's like a child version of herself.
Yeah.
Furry creature.
Shut up.
Furry creature.
Shut up.
What episode is that quote from?
I don't remember.
I remember
I know.
only
Furry
from fan
creatures.
art. Like,
I said it specifically to
What
reference
makes you
Malachi.
happy, furry creatures? It's funny because I hope that at least one person knows what we're talking about. That we've been dancing around this whole podcast.
somebody has
We
to.
turn the brightness down on
Somebody
this thing,
has to.
man.
FN and then hit the brightest button.
Hopefully, like,
Anyway, but
No, don't restart now.
thanks Windows whatever 10.
Okay.
Seriously, does no one know what it is that Zach and Malachi have been talking?
we can't talk about it.
I know we
Let's
can't just
not
like we
talk
can't
about-
like outright
let's
say what
not
it is.
okay, let's not talk about it. Okay.
Fan
now
art.
they want to. Now they want to know who do we think would win in an insult fight, Kirito or Raven? Bridge Kirito or Raven? Kirito.
Probably
Probably
Kirito.
Yeah.
He's a
because
little more
Raven
imaginative
doesn't-
with his words.
Raven doesn't
Maybe-
completely outright insult people.
She
dances
just like
around quite a
basically
bit.
she just like implies that you're an idiot every other word.
Yeah.
It could be.
Hey,
G-ratings.
apparently we're having sound issues. Is there?
Can someone elaborate? Is the sound still coming in?
Yeah.
Okay, then we
Maybe
should be
we're
fine.
not-
Oh, they're saying that there's a sound. What's wrong? Like what kind of sound? Here, let's see the connection.
Oh, is my computer being loud?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ah.
That's what it is. We've
Take it
had-
away.
Okay,
We need to
Put
take it
right
away.
there. Put it right there.
take it. Yeah, take it. Put it over here.
Then plug it down.
Unplug it. Take it away.
Here, give me the.
Josh, do you have a way to view the live? Do you have a way to view the live?
Is that better?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, that should work.
Yes.
How do I get back? How do I get back to the?
Is the
there.
sound better?
How do I get back to the live chat being full screen?
Oh, I just hit the full screen button.
Is there a place to plug
Wait,
this in
what?
over there?
I don't think so, no.
Ah.
And I'm pretty positive the fucking things fell out. to
What's
top.
the-
No,
Full screen
this is mine. That
Max,
one's no, wait,
help
no,
me.
it's not mine. Never mind, it's
It's
not
mine.
mine.
Max, I need your help.
Sorry guys, slight technical difficulties. Is the sound better now, or is it still just as bad? As
There's a
when you
lot
started
of
yet?
that's
Fixed.
actually
It's
really
fixed,
common
okay.
problem in Dell
It's just
chargers.
mine because
The-
my fan is malfunctioning.
No,
Fixed.
I mean the
Yeah,
ground.
it was the fan.
ground
It's the fan
and
on the
plug
laptop.
will
Yep.
fall out a lot. Apparently, it's happened in mine
It does
too.
nothing. It's the bottom part does nothing.
Well, all it is just to
What are you
prevent
doing?
short
Yeah.
circuiting.
I'm
But that's
charging
literally
the
it. That's
computer.
all it's for.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Malachi's actually the Energizer Bunny.
You have to like Mr. Miyagi.
Psychokinesis.
Psychokinesis.
I'm Paul. I'm Paul from. I'm gonna. Remember the Alien movie, Paul, where he's
All right,
like.
Remember like the fiery cup thing from Karate Kid?
the new one, which by the way gets way too much hate. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, the one with Jackie Chan is awesome. Why on
I
earth?
thought it was cool.
Yeah,
I
what
thought-
could you possibly not like about
You know
it?
Sensei hates that movie, right?
Well, yeah, because it's like not real martial arts. Like it's a movie. That's not the point. Jackie Chan made it. Jackie Chan is awesome.
It's true.
It's
No, Will
like-
Smith made it.
The scene
Well, but
where
Jackie
they were
Chan, like,
watching
choreographed
Chinese
it.
Oh, okay.
Well, first of all,
SpongeBob made it.
Jaden Smith was in it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he's weird now, but he
he's
did a
a-
really good job in that movie.
I didn't like it.
Okay, well you're stupid. I
Jet
hate
lag.
you.
No, it's
Jet lag.
more.
Oh, Lost Ramen has prepared the memes.
Yeah.
Bring
Oh,
on
God.
the memes!
Oh! I'm so ready! Ah!
Jet lag.
Oh God. Okay.
Wait, let's see.
You know what I'm referencing, right?
No.
Oh no, it's when
I
he
have to
misses
message
the
these to
shot
you, don't I?
in
Max,
the basketball, and
you
like
need to
all
get
of
on
the Asian
Facebook
kids
Messenger
look at
so
him,
you
and
can
he's just
pull
like,
the memes
"Jet
from
lag,
the Messenger.
jet
for Joseph. Get on
All
Joseph.
right. So we're getting close to our closing segment before we do specifically Q&A. And we're gonna go around. We're gonna have to say who's our favorite Titan.
How about also
Oh
favorite
wait.
villain on top of that?
Actually, I have a pretty
Okay,
strong...
favorite Titan or villain.
Hold on. I never got to say which ship I supported.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. Go
Raven.
for it.
It's okay. Now, I agree with you that the chemistry between Terra and Beast Boy is like, it's really cute and it's really
Fire Emblem
adorable.
memes.
But I just really like the idea,
Dude,
of, like,
top-notch
this-
Fire Emblem memes.
of this really like hyperactive kind of like roguish boy, you know, and like this dark,
What are we talking
like
about?
edgy, depressed girl, Raven and Beast Boy.
Oh yeah.
Like
She's
depressed
like
girl.
perfect for her.
Yeah, and like Beast Boy bringing out
Those are
like
Will
that
Underwoods,
sort
those
of
are
like
Robins.
soft-hearted girl that's lying underneath.
Yeah, he like
the
forces her
edgy,
to be
emo,
not like.
and like the makeup and the
Well, she's like the original tsundere, except for Evangelion.
yeah, except if your
Not Jinx.
tsundere
Jesus.
like was really mean.
Eurotune Origin says his favorite Titan is Cyborg villain Slade. I think
Back
Slade's
it up,
kind of the
Slumber
universal
Bitch.
favorite.
But it's
Oh, no, wait, there's one that came up before.
it's
Huh?
Familiar of Zero. That came out in
Aaron says
2003.
favorite Titan is Starfire. Favorite villain
Is
is
without a
Slade.
doubt
yeah,
Slade.
it's just
Again.
canonically Terra works out in the timelines.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it worked out.
Yeah.
But I would like to see a timeline, and I still see it happening where Raven and Beast Boy do get together. But I have a little headcanon personally in my mind where they
Fair
already are together.
Fair enough.
Oh my God! Come on, Will. That's so mean.
I want to see.
The Harry Potter one. Here, I'll read it out loud. I'll read it out loud.
Okay.
Hey, you don't get it. You don't know Harry Potter.
Becca explained enough to me that I know what that is.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
When I grow up, I'm going to have my first kid read the Harry Potter series and convince him that he's a wizard. He'll receive his Hogwarts letter when he turns 11. Sure enough, on his 11th birthday, he'll check the mail to find the letter, written by me, obviously. And in the fall, I'll take him to King's Cross, pointing towards platforms 9 and 10.
And then his brother
and not
will
say
die.
a word as he collides into the pillar.
And then his brother will die.
What?
Please leave, brother.
Good luck with that.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
Shut up.
Okay, so
That's funny.
so we're moving on to favorite Titan and or villain.
Okay, for the favorite Titan, I have a huge
him.
like split between like Robin or Beast Boy. I don't really know. But favorite villain is definitely Jinx, like without a doubt.
I
Why?
wasn't
But why
expecting that.
Jinx? No, like
Because she's cool. I don't know. I
No.
just like she's cool. I guess she's like
Yes, you will,
like
Game
looking at
Inspector.
her.
Yes, you
exactly.
will.
That makes her cool.
yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Why is everybody say? Why is that the first thing that everyone says to me? I'm disappointed that you haven't read Harry Potter. Why is
I
it a
haven't
social
read Harry
requirement?
Potter either. It's okay.
Wait.
I have
There we go.
Wait, first name, last name. I don't get it. Why are you gay now?
Yeah. Well,
I don't understand.
First name, last name? I don't understand.
they're still back in the Harry Potter thing. I think.
Yeah, they're back in there.
Okay, yeah, because I lost track of the.
Okay, first name, last name. Your statement is very confusing. Please elaborate.
Is it me?
Last Robin, you are wanted.
Does it say why are you gay now?
Okay. Jackie Hitmonchan. That's exactly, literally Hitmonchan and
Yes.
Hitmon Lee. Jackie
Hitmonlee's
Chan and
better.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
Hitmon
That's
Lee
why
is
they're
better.
named that. You shut your goddamn.
Hitmonlee is way better than
Gotcha.
Hitmonchan.
I will have no regrets. First name, last name. What the f? I'm gay now.
Okay.
I don't understand. Like there's no.
I don't understand.
There's no context. He just said that.
It's
That's
gotta
like
be me.
something you would
It's
like
me.
go. That's
Is it my sandals?
Well, like it's a meme. Like
No,
like
that
that.
seems
It is
like
a meme, but like
something
I
you
didn't
would-
understand the context. Like what is he replying to saying that?
I don't know.
Like
I don't
I
know.
want to know what it was
seems
that
like
he's referencing.
something you would go into like a random like 12-year-old's podcast and just go like, "What the f? Why am I gay now?" And you just leave right after. This is
I wonder if
exactly
he
Did he
something.
leave? I don't know if he left.
Did he leave? I don't know.
All right,
They'll
Zach,
catch up to us.
favorite
It's like a 10
villain
second
and
delay.
or Titan.
All right, so favorite Titan. Of the main five.
Wait, did we finish favorite villains?
I said
That's
mine.
in
James.
Sandor.
So I would probably, really.
You can
I would
choose
have to
another
say,
Titan out of the main 5 if you want.
You know, probably.
Oh. New meme.
You know, either Raven or Cyborg.
Him on top doesn't look as cool.
Or actually, no. You know what? Raven
I'm gonna message this to you.
or
and you're gonna make that the thumbnail.
Robin. And the reason I say Robin is just because
Thanks for the thumbnail, last Robin.
Yes.
you know I've always loved the Batman series, so you know Robin always kind of held a special place in my heart.
Who? Robin?
Robin.
Well, dude, he's a little
and-
emo kid, just like you.
I had a costume of Robin.
And
but-
he's just
Cool.
like it's the cool thing about him is he's like super serious, but then he has these moments where he's totally not serious at all, and he says something really, really funny. You
like,
know?
what the F, I'm
It's
gay
like
now.
what?
It's like it
Just like
comes out of
Robin?
nowhere. Yeah, and it's like, you know, he's kind of reminds me of like this old man kind of, but then he has like that little like moments. And
He does turn into an old man for one episode. You remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, the Mad Mod episode. We were thinking
Yeah.
about watching that earlier.
Matt, yeah, we almost watched that episode earlier. We watched the Brother Blood arc, is what
Yeah,
we did.
that's
But
my
we
favorite.
watched all the way from, like, we skipped episodes. We did the, from the time that Cyborg infiltrates the school, the time they go with Aqualad to
The ocean.
under the ocean,
Yeah.
and then,
The
of course,
Titans
the
East.
two Titans East.
And I'm
episode.
sorry, and Raven, just because she's not a lot to
What's
say
your-
there.
What's your favorite anime series that you saw and really enjoyed later on in life?
Lucky Star.
Here, let's
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 finish.
Well, let's
finish
finish this
this
conversation.
Let's finish
Then we'll
this
get to-
conversation, and
we
then
will
we'll
get to you,
that.
Aaron. Okay.
Alright,
We'll,
and
we'll
then
get to, we'll get to questions, Aaron. Don't worry.
favorite villain. Me and Malachi's favorite villain is the same, Jinx, and I have legitimate reasons on why.
Okay,
I
but
like
you
her.
actually- okay.
She's not there a lot, but I think her character design is
No, I agree.
character
The art,
design
just the pure artwork is great.
wicked.
The
like
pink
the
eyes,
dress that
I
she's wearing.
No, I really dig
because
her.
I've always
Hey, Josh,
been
do you
into
have
like
Josh, do you have a pink eye fetish?
I've always been into those like
no, I like purple.
You totally missed that.
What?
It was a pun.
Oh, I don't
a
understand.
pink eye.
Oh,
That's
like
when you
the
get poopy
actual
in your
pink
eye.
Anyway, all right. So like
dude,
her
like,
cat
face
eyes.
that way, man.
And, or,
It's
sorry,
funny.
yeah, and
I love
like
it that like this is much better. This nice like inwards atmosphere, but like
Yeah.
the camera's that way.
the cat eyes that she has. I've always been into sort
Yes,
of like
the cat eyes.
like gothy style characters. Like what's her face from Danny Phantom?
I
The
never saw
rock
that
girl,
show.
the rock girl who's like,
The
That
goth.
show was like
the,
my childhood.
the non-ghost.
No,
Robin with
the-
one of Danny Phantom's partners.
Yeah,
The
the
goth-
non-ghost.
Yeah, I don't know
girl,
what her
like-
name is. Her, I always
Good
really
one,
liked her.
Tina.
The girl from Danny Phantom.
We never saw that one.
I never
Danny's
watched Danny
friend.
Phantom,
Anyway,
dude.
that's a good.
Which
that was a
actually,
good one.
it kind of makes me sad because I actually feel like I would have liked Danny Phantom.
It was
Isn't it
good.
kind of
We're
like
too
Secret
old.
Saturdays?
It's
Kinda like
sort
that
of-
caliber
It's
of
really
show.
like a super, just another superhero show. There's
Like American Dragon or something like that. kinda?
yeah.
Yeah.
American
actually,
Dragon was
I
awesome.
feel like it's
Dragon
like,
up!
which Dante Bosco, American
I liked
Dragon.
I liked
Drag,
American Dragon in the day, but when I went back and looked
It's
at
lame.
it,
Yeah.
it's super
It's really-
lame.
it was good
It's
when- it was
cheesy,
good.
That's something that I like
and
about
it's
Teen Titans. You
lame.
it's timeless. You can go
Yeah.
back and
Teen,
still enjoy it.
Teen Titans, Last
Age well.
Airbender,
and
really good
I just
shows.
like
Still.
Jinx, sort of like she's got like this sassy personality.
I feel
Yeah.
like she also has this
And
kind of
she's-
like, she's not
She
entirely
winks and
bad,
stuff.
you know?
Yeah, like she has
You
like a
kind
little
of
bit of
which
regret.
feel
you
for her.
haven't finished Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Real in the Brotherhood of Evil arc, Jinx becomes a good guy.
Yeah, it's
And
then
she ends up with Kid Flash. Sadly
is
enough,
disappointing.
she should have ended up with Cyborg.
And
What'd
then
he say?
the other thing is, I mean,
She
her,
did
her
technically.
powers are kind of a ripoff of Raven's a little bit.
Well,
And
she's
Starfire,
bad luck.
like-
It's not
Yeah,
the
She's
same.
literally bad
Yeah.
luck.
What she puts hexes on things.
Yeah,
She,
I know
she's
that.
actually she uses magic.
Yeah, I
which
know
is
that.
which is why she's actually she could fight Superman because Superman's aura doesn't defend against magic.
Yeah, and it's just she's just cool. Like she's
Yeah,
got like
she is
the
cool.
whole aura about her.
She doesn't try. She doesn't
yeah,
try to be cool.
and the way she carries herself, and then the other part is that she has this. There was something that made sense in my mind, but I don't remember what it is now.
I liked her
Good
turning
job,
point.
Robin.
Like, same
Dude,
reason.
sound issues. Oh my god. Last Robin.
What is
That's
it?
good.
That's what we're
I think
using.
that's gonna be the.
You send it to me on email. That's a better way.
You
So-
want me to email it to you?
That's a better way to do it.
Similar reason as to why I like Zuko
And her
from
hair's
Airbud.
cool.
Like,
Her hair's cool, and she has like the weird black
yeah,
band in her hair.
the same reason why I like Zuko is because he had that character change. Jinx had that, and she's.
Don't even try to put Zuko and Jinx on the same
Well, I'm
level.
saying I like
It's
character
not
change.
as intense.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not
Dynamic
as
character.
intense of a flip, obviously.
Okay, alright.
And then the other part is that she has this sort of like this independent girl thing going on, but not in like a really
Uber feminist.
like a really uber feminist, cringy way. Sort
Yeah.
of like even like Adele a little bit, like how she's independent but not in like this really cringy way. Like she knows how to take care of
His
herself.
girlfriend is the best girl.
Like she knows
Well,
how
I
to
mean,
take,
I know
that
like
kid is
she can
also
take
awesome.
care of herself, and she's very comfortable.
Wait.
Teen
Super secret base. T building. No heroes here. Trump Tower. Wait.
Lake Minor, that's hilarious! It's the Trump Tower!
Yeah. Oh no. I like the super secret base. T. A giant T. It's not secret though. That's the thing.
Which is kind of dumb if you think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They never really wanted to be secret. They're just like we are superheroes, and that's
It's like
that.
we're here, behold, like the Stark Tower.
Gamer Inspector, yes he did.
Except the Stark Tower literally is the Avengers Tower now.
Yeah.
But that is purposely just made because it was a Stark Tower. and-
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And another big thing with Jinx is, I
Man,
said
you're going
that
on
she's
about
like-
this.
Yeah, I don't
She's
know.
a good
I like
character.
her a lot. It's that because she has that sort of independent streak, but again, she's not unwilling to have someone take care of her. It's almost like she's glad someone is, because you can sort of see it in her eyes whenever the other two guys are taking care of things, and she can sort of take a load down. But at the same time, she's very comfortable in her own skin, and she can take care of herself. It's like she really doesn't need the other two people.
I
with
like
her
his
to-
answer better than yours.
to take care
Well,
of
I
herself.
don't like screen time. Just kidding, I do.
Alright, Josh,
I just don't
you-
like getting so in depth about
You,
things.
favorite Titan and favorite villain.
Dang it! I'm trying to do this.
Sending the blueprints to the
Frick.
president now.
Is it not
That
sending
was the comment
Onima?
from
Yeah, dude. I'm just
Gear-
gonna.
Gear-
Okay, whatever.
Teen
Give it
Origin.
to you. Alright.
Put that down.
Sorry. My
It's a
favorite
child.
Titan. So hard. Like I can't.
I know it's hard.
Like okay, so I really like my three favorites are Raven, Robin, and Beast Boy, and I relate to them for different reasons. I can't. I really can't pick that.
Favorite villain, then.
Favorite villain? It has to be Slade. Definitely has to be
Give
Slade.
give a 2-sentence summary on why you like each Titan.
Okay, I like
It's
Raven
10
just
sentences.
because she, despite knowing that she's supposed to be evil,
She doesn't.
She makes an effort
She's
to do
like-
good instead.
Screw you, Dad. I don't. Oh wait, kind of like for those of you that are keeping up with the second season of Boku no Hero Academia. She's very.
I'm not caught up yet.
She's very
Wait up.
like the
Wait up.
what's his name, the fire and ice dude.
Oh.
He doesn't use his fire side because he doesn't want
He
his
despises
like.
his father.
He despises his father, so he doesn't use the powers that were bestowed upon
I
him
know
by his
his
father,
name.
and only uses.
And
his
I really
mother's
like
power.
her character design too.
Yeah,
I
her
really
character
like
design is
the
cool.
cowl.
And like the belt too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the-
Garrett,
How
you
she
got
has like
yours.
that.
Here's an ask a good
underneath
question.
onesie.
If you can't pick, which one would you rather be?
Who would I be?
Yeah.
Without a
Others-
doubt, Raven.
I'd rather
Except
be
a dude.
Boy.
I would love to be a male Raven.
So, Revan, what?
Well, basically, I have the power to alter the universe if I get
But-
distressed enough.
Beast Boy would be
Not
cool.
no.
You
one would
basically
be
can't
Robin.
kill her. She could just phase. Robin's really cool because
That Robin
I
turns
just
into
I love the
Nightwing.
I love the Robin
Okay,
lineage.
because
You know,
don't be
Dick Grayson,
any other
Jason Todd,
Robins.
Tim Drake, Damian Wayne.
None of the other
I
Robins
like all of
are a
them.
good bet.
Except
What?
for
Tim Drake is awesome.
No, but yeah, no. I'm saying if you could beat
No, but
any
yeah,
of the
no.
others,
Oh no,
Yeah,
I would
you
much
would-
rather be.
you would
You're talking
come
about the
to
one
an
turns into Nightwing.
unfortunate end if you were literally.
Yeah, I would
any
much
other
rather be
Robin.
Dick Grayson because he's Nightwing in the end.
Yeah.
Which that being said, Tim Drake is really smart, and Red Robin is cool because he's
Yeah.
like more. He's more like Batman than Nightwing.
Yeah,
he
if I
actually
could-
has
if I
gadgets.
could be anybody, it would either be Beast Boy
Beast
or
Boy
Robin.
would be cool.
And
I
Beast
like
Boy,
Beast Boy
just
because
it would be freaking cool
Yeah.
to turn into an animal, and Robin's just a
and
badass.
then
I'd be a
I like
mongoose.
Beast Boy because I relate to Beast Boy emotionally. Like
I'd be
I don't know.
mongoose.
He's kind of sad on the inside, just 'cause he's got a
I'd be a
sad
mongoose,
background.
though.
But he wants to make people laugh.
Be a mongoose.
And I'm like, and a lot of the time, like, you know, I'm like him. I just make a million jokes, and I know most of them aren't funny. But if
they're
at least a
funny to
couple
you.
of them, at least if they make me laugh, then at least I feel better. And if a couple of them make someone else laugh, then it was worth it.
Yeah.
So I relate to Beast Boy a lot. Yeah, but if I could be any of them, it would definitely be Raven.
Max, favorite villain and/or Titan?
Endor.
Yeah, and or.
Villain, I'd probably definitely say Slade, just because of just.
No.
how much he's
Only
in it.
Tim Drake became the Joker in Batman Beyond. Jason Todd
Sorry,
becomes
yeah, question.
Red Hood, which is not the Joker.
Said something.
It's Red Hood, and then he becomes Arkham Knight after that. Dick Grayson does not become a bad guy. He's Nightwing, and then he retires.
Max was saying.
Anyway, Slade Wilson, again,
Stop interrupting.
a very,
And then Batman becomes gone.
very awesome villain. I mean, like, he's everywhere, not just in this show, but he's also all over the DC universe.
Yeah. I remember facing
And-
him in a couple of games
Which one?
too. I
And-
remember there was an Injustice game. There was another Batman
Yeah.
game. That I
Batman
faced him in.
Arkham Origins or something.
Yeah,
right?
Arkham
yeah, yeah,
Origins,
yeah.
which was a disappointing battle.
I remember I faced him as Deadpool. I remember he had a fight with Deadpool somewhere along the lines.
As a collaboration with Marvel, yes.
Yeah.
He fought Deadpool and lost. Probably because Deadpool's katanas, one of them can literally shut off powers.
And he can just frickin' like
And he can
repair
also heal.
himself whenever
also
he
has a
wants to.
Insane healing factor like Wolverine
It's just like,
did.
yes.
Game
look at my-
Respector, stop it with the puns!
It's like, yes, look at my arm. Oh, it's back now.
Smith Lords.
Basically. But
Yeah, anyway, you were going on.
but favorite Titan?
Okay, Game Theory stopped being good a while ago.
Game
But
theory, yeah.
if I would say favorite
It's just a theory.
Titan or hero, I would probably either choose Starfire or Raven.
Starfire would be.
But both of them are just equally hilarious to me. Just because
Starfire's kind of like this.
she's just
ditz,
like
you know?
oblivious, kind of
Yeah.
like always happy character, and Raven's just either straight blunt or it's somewhere within what she's saying.
Creatures.
Like I said earlier, she's basically calling you an idiot half the time.
Yeah. Raven, or no, Starfire's adorable, especially whenever she like messes up her English and she says something entirely that she didn't mean, like you're feeling kind of lobstery.
Die, I want to.
Shut up. Malachi.
Good one, Robin. Robin or Robin.
Yeah, there's you can't see it at all, but
I can though.
it's somebody photoshopped
figure out how to get this
last
today.
Robin's profile picture over the R on Robin's suit, and it's just Robin. It just says Robin or Robin. Thank you, Will. Oh wait, no, that was Robin. No, Robin did that one. Okay, yeah. Stop it with the game theory. Game theory used to be great, but okay, after this
Right after they started doing the FNAF stuff is when it went down for me.
I
It's
like the
you know,
FNAF stuff.
I
I think it
didn't.
went downhill when he made the film theory about how Zootopia is about how Ronald Reagan used cocaine to kill black people.
Yeah.
It's like that is
Or no,
not
when
historically
frickin-
viable
the
at
film
all.
theory
Cars
on
are
how
bugs.
cars are actually just insects.
Cars are bugs. Cars are bugs.
And he's like, I'm gonna bring a new revolutionary idea to the Pixar theory. What if cars are bugs?
Cars are bugs.
You know
But
why?
I don't
Because the
understand how
insect
is that a
the-
theory?
in the stuff that insects make their wings out of are actually just their metal.
I really
It's
did.
like,
I
shut
really
up,
used
dude.
to love game theory. I really
Matt
did.
Pat
And I
was
still
good.
watch GT Live sometimes. The live stream that he does. He's actually really entertaining. I feel like he kind of ran out of stuff to talk about. He's like really fishing on the bottom.
And
of the
he's
barrel.
getting really outlandish in his theories too, because
He's
I
kind
feel
of
like
frying his brain. I feel like.
half of like a majority of the people now are watching and they're like, you know what crazy ass theories are gonna come up with that now?
He
this
doesn't even
time?
have to like
like-
support it very much. It's just
like-
about like what crazy thing will he
It's
say
like,
next.
what cringy thing is he gonna come up with now?
Next
like,
film
we just
theory.
gave him an entire view.
Yeah,
to look
Guillotine
at.
Origin. It's a stupid conspiracy theory.
Next-
A really stupid one.
Next
So
film
what-
theory
you know
is the
anything about
Indominus.
history.
Is the Indominus
Just doesn't
Rex
make any
actually
sense.
Beast Boy?
Is what?
Is the Indominus Rex actually Beast Boy?
God. Malachi.
That's the
Is
time.
everyone? You know what actually happened in Jurassic Park and how they got all the people? You know what they did?
Beast
is
Boy
they
saved
took
all of them.
Beast Boy and
They
they
got
cloned
Beast Boy.
him
And
they whip him. And
I don't
every
have my
night,
phone.
but the only way he doesn't
I
get
love that how
whipped
he
is if he
said,
transforms into a
Not kill
dinosaur.
black people. Isolate them. Oh, because that's like
Oh,
so
I didn't
much
watch
better.
Game Theory, so
It's bad now. It's just.
I'm with you guys. It used to be good. It's no good anymore.
It's just bad.
I
Well, was gonna
unsubscribed
say
from it.
before, you guys talking about Tsunares and like, just Evangelion. I totally forgot about one that came out in 1999, I think actually, or like 2001ish, which was Fate Stay Night,
Oh yes.
which is Rin Tosaka. I mean,
Yes.
she's one of the original definitions of just straight tsundere. If you've seen Fate, if any of the people watching have
3,
seen
2, 1.
Fate Stay Night or know anything about it,
Fate Stay Night, dude, they spent so much money.
oh yeah, it's the most expensive anime.
So there are
Volvo.
enough. There are the same amount of frames per second as there is in live footage. That's how much money they spent on it.
Yeah.
Film theory.
2, 1, let's do.
Is Fate Stay Night an alternate universe of embodiment of the Scarlet Devil?
Wait, why are we on this? I thought we were talking about favorite villains and heroes.
Yeah, we
Is
got to
Toho actually
I didn't get to.
Cars?
I didn't get
Oh,
to.
you didn't do yours yet?
Thank you,
Alright.
Giratina. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Cars is
Stay on
actually
topic.
just Toho.
You stay on top. No,
That's funny. I was
Anyway.
thinking that before he put that up.
Anyway,
In any
I
case.
just want to put that out there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm the only one left for favorite Titan and villain. Okay, so my favorite villain actually was
Control Freak. No, that's Chris's. Chris's favorite Teen Titan. By the way, Chris's favorite Teen Titans villain is Control Freak.
okay, so like, yeah, it's Slade. What else am I gonna say? Slade was the best. He was the best. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say.
Jinx
Slade
is
was
almost
the
an
best
anti-hero rather
villain in
than
the
a
show,
villain.
but Control Freak was my favorite actually, because he's just like, yeah, he's a villain, but he's just provides some stupid comic relief that we need.
My
every now
Gamer
and again.
Inspector, have fun at Wonder Woman. Tell us if it was good. Tweet me if it was good, bro.
Yeah.
Later, Will.
Bye,
Gamer
Inspector.
Film theory.
But yeah, Control Freak was just, he was like, he tried so hard. And it's like you kind of you see a little bit of yourself in him, because it's like if you went to each, because like that episode where he gets on the TV,
Yeah.
it's like we would all totally do that.
Yeah, except that he also like wanted to enslave everyone through the TV.
No, he didn't. That was a byproduct. He didn't care.
kid.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He was
It's
literally
like,
like,
the TV literally rots your brains.
oh my god,
Told
you
ya.
have a Tokyo Ghoul bracelet?
Yeah, you haven't noticed?
I hadn't noticed that
He's
yet.
kind of oblivious. Okay, but in terms of favorite Titan, that's, again, like Josh, that's not a fair question. Out of any of them, I'll
Why
say...
did we make that a question? It's impossible to explain who's the best, or who's your favorite.
It's not a question of who's the
thoroughly,
best.
I think.
Actually, yeah, you gave the best answer, honestly.
He really did.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, wow.
He's really thought about this.
Zach bringing out the, yeah. Everyone's saying goodbye to Gamer. It's so nice.
Aw.
No,
Never truly goodbye.
We'll see you next week.
No, I'm
What
gonna
are you
have to
guys
go with
doing
Robin.
next week?
I'm gonna have to go with Robin as my. I'm gonna
We
go
just
with Robin
think
as my
up of it,
favorite.
like,
He's pretty
like,
cool.
Because like, I don't like. We practice martial art. You also practice martial arts from a young age.
Malachi is a better martial artist than everyone else in the room combined.
These two are the only ones that I would ever be afraid to fight. Like, him, I know I would die. Him's like we would both end up with crippling injuries for life.
This is the best martial art. Don't make me my boy.
I don't know how to respond.
My martial arts. My martial arts is screaming and anime noises.
Leave me alone!
And just pull off.
That one has more names.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Fire style.
Let go of my purse. Well, you guys know that episode of
King of the Hill.
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah,
not my
yeah,
purse.
yeah,
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Yeah, and you just kick him in the ball.
I don't know. I'm okay, Dad.
I love him.
This is just
Bobby.
stupid show.
I don't know why, but for some reason, just laughing at that made me sweat. Literally, that like
It's really hot in here right
that
now.
3 seconds, that 3 seconds of laughter made
I'm
me
just
sweat.
Malachi.
Real funny, Robin. I said.
Oh my god! Okay, he made me Matt Pat.
Film theory.
Okay.
Beast Boy is actually
Jump
every other
Fury was,
Titan.
dude, like
I was saying,
trash from the start.
Robin's my favorite Titan. Last Robin's like, I know I'm your favorite, Joe.
Anyway, so
Wink.
So again, as a writer, it's mostly
Those were good memes, bro.
it's mostly because of character development, especially during the first season. They did a very good job of establishing Robin's character very quickly and dealing with the problems that he presents himself as he's pursuing Slade. Like he's going to Slade.
He's at such a disadvantage, but he still powers through.
he has like this
Yep.
awesome spirit to him.
Yep.
Robin.
Dude,
Like,
that episode where he
drive
climbs
that
the mountain.
has to
Do you know
stuff.
the episode where he climbs the mountain?
That was a
Oh,
great
I love
episode.
that.
to learn from the true master.
I love when he gets
It's
to
just
the top.
like
it's
the lady.
It's just like so. What? He's like so. Why'd you tell me to get to the top before it was dark? Well, it's dangerous when you climb at night.
I love that. It's like literally no special reason for anything. It's
Yeah.
just like no, like
Use some common sense.
yeah.
Captain Underpants is being made into a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know about that?
They use the
Why
freaking
society?
Captain Undertale.
yellow. Oh yeah, the from Ferris Bueller.
I know that I'm definitely in the minority here of males on our age, but I hated Captain Underpants.
Oh, I did too.
I thought it was just the most juvenile thing.
No,
I skipped-
I was entirely neutral to it. I would, like,
Pre-juvenile,
read it-
I thought it was
I
juvenile.
would read
Yeah.
it just kind of being like, okay, and then I just skipped to the cool part where you can
flipped
flip
the
the
That's
page.
what I did. That's
yeah,
what I
you
did.
flipped the page, dude.
I
It was
was
sick.
I was getting ready to say that. I hate you.
You
What
hate
was,
a lot of things.
what was the other one? What was the other one where you flipped the page?
That one with that mouse kid. What was his face?
I don't care.
Yeah.
No,
They made another
nobody-
one, Super Baby.
Ew! Don't talk
Remember
about
that,
that.
Super Baby?
Yeah.
That was the worst.
Okay,
No,
in
I
defense of
guarantee-
Captain Underpants, the idea was pretty funny though to have.
Yeah,
the,
it was funny. It was just.
No, I mean the
After
principal
like the
being
second book, it was like, okay, we get it.
yeah,
There's
Yeah.
a principal that runs around in an underpants.
yeah, that was about it. And even then, it's like toilet humor stuff, you know.
Yeah, it's literally toilet humor.
But
It's
those
just like
flippy
a
pages.
feeling
One of
like
the
the
one of the
cringe-
bad guys in that series is like
literally a
is
toilet.
literally a walking army of toilets, like with plungers as well.
Wait. The titles to the books.
Yeah,
were the
dude,
best
the
part.
Flip-O-Rama. All the Flip-O-Rama.
Yeah,
books.
Flip-O-Rama.
That's what it was
I love
called.
the flippo. Okay, and the titles to the books were funny because they were absurdly long.
Yeah.
Those made me laugh. I would like reading them, and it was just like extreme.
I wanted to see one to where the entire cover was just
the
words.
question they asked a while back.
Wait, what?
The question that somebody asked a while back.
What was
the
that?
anime question.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
we
and
need
you
to
wanna
get
talk about that?
once you
What?
go over once you finish
What
with
was it again?
Robin. It was what
Anime
I'm
have
done
you
with it.
seen and what
In-
anime did you
in-
like further in your life?
yeah, like
Lucky
what
Star.
anime do we
Do you look
still-
back on and
do
think
we
and
look
still
back-
think it's good?
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of anime anymore. I guess I have the time for it, but I choose to spend my time on other things. Wait, you want to start with what animes do you look back on that you thought were awesome at the time, but now are like, why?
That was stupid, but later in your life, actually, like.
Oh, okay, then not Lucky Star because I've always loved it and it just keeps getting better.
Okay,
I'm pretty much
mine
that's what he was
that I
asking.
thought was stupid, and then I
No,
looked
no, no,
back
no,
and later on.
I thought he was asking. The
No,
question
he was asking- I was
which
saying I
anime
wanna-
did you enjoy later in life?
Yeah.
oh, later in life.
Yeah, I wanted to answer the opposite question and then answer that question.
Okay, yeah.
So like, what
Start with
what
Josh,
show?
him. I'll
So
go last.
I'll go first. So for example, Soul Eater. When I first started watching it, when I first watched it, and I was in freshman year of high school, I was like, "This is the coolest show ever!" And then like when I like now
Todd Abercorn.
Todd Habercorn did such a good job as Death the Kid. Not hating on him, but basically other than that, the voice acting was not very good. And
True.
when they parted ways with the manga, because the manga is really good.
The
comics,
manga, yes.
really really good. The show itself, though, when they caught up and passed the story, like the production of the manga,
Last Robin, I'll get to you in a minute.
they were like, oh, we can do just as good of a job writing the show on our own, and it was
No.
terrible. The plot fell apart. They missed so
Did they
many
not watch
opportunities.
Full Metal Alchemist and what happens when you deviate
I
from
don't
the
know.
manga?
It was just, it was lame.
Manga.
It makes me sad because I used to really like it.
I
I
beg
wish,
to differ. The only
I wish I wouldn't have tried to rewatch it. I wish I would
the
have.
lame part though that I don't like. I beg to differ about that, but one thing I do admit was lame was the ending.
Yeah.
The ending
Mako
was
punches. She
super-
beat the Kishin with courage. Oh!
and the ending scene when they're just like, well, what now? We'll fight the Kishins until we there's no more left, and then it just fades out, and he's like, do machine, and
Like it just plays it plays the theme song.
Yeah, and then
Or no, it plays "I Wanna Be," right? That's what it finishes off the show with. "I Wanna Be."
And then like it's like the same outro for the entire season. And it's just like, why? That was so unsatisfying. It was just like the story continues, but
Thanks, Robin.
it leaves it up. It's like,
You have no idea how much that compliment means to him.
it's just like, gosh damn it! It was so unsatisfying.
Water Tribe.
It was just an unsatisfying ending that sucked. Anyway, Josh, continue.
The ending for the manga Soul Eater was in some ways sadder, but it felt more fulfilling.
I just have hard times reading manga. It sucks so much.
You
because
suck.
I know. I used to read a
Josh has
lot
seen my
in
collection.
like middle school, but once I hit high school, I haven't
it's pretty
sat
serious.
down and like
It's getting
read a
bigger
book
soon.
for my own entertainment.
I don't do a lot of people ask me, have you read this? Have you read this? I'm like, I don't do much reading because I'm too busy doing the freaking writing.
Yeah, and when he has the time to read, he reads the same books over again.
What are you doing?
Don't do that.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Water Tribe. Yeah, I want a T-shirt that just has.
There are t-shirts. Or
That-
Becca can make you one.
Yeah, I want a T-shirt that says like Water Tribe and just has like.
Becca can literally make you one. In any case, what was okay? Shows that we enjoyed later in life.
Yeah,
after
or
watching.
animes specifically. But anyway, Josh.
Hey,
you
Last
were-
Robin, if you can go back and get me doing the thing and make it like say Water Tribe,
Anyway, Josh.
I'm gonna make that my
you
freaking
didn't
background on my computer.
finish the second part of the answer, where it's
Which is what show did I watch and I look back on it and it's better.
and it's cool. Like it's a lot cooler.
So is it just animes or
I think we could go with shows in general.
Shows in general.
I guess the Last
Oh, I think it's
Airbender.
yeah.
Question.
The Last Airbender. It is a
It's
show
better
that
every time I watch it.
every time I watch it, it is just better.
I need to go back and watch it because my dad.
Great show.
If I'm
totally
talking about
watched-
animes, just animes, then Death Note.
Yes.
Death Note,
I
a good point.
rewatched that and I
Actually,
was like, wow, this was a really good. In fact, actually, I think
The
now that I'm
manga's
not a
actually
freshman in high school,
better.
I pick up on more
I got bored.
things about
I'm
the
sorry,
real
I got
world.
bored.
No, there's a lot of really like that.
Boring,
Oh yeah, can I
slow,
put something about that?
No,
What's up?
Actually about
monotonous
Death Note.
parts.
Yeah.
If you read the manga, which I own the entire series now, on manga, in manga form, but the manga does a lot better job getting the story to progress.
I did it
because
again for you,
the,
but lower.
The show adds a lot of things. I mean, like they drag on a lot of things that the manga just gets out of the way.
I was gonna say
Right.
because I don't know. My biggest problem with Death Note,
Dead
Death
Note.
Note, Death Note,
Dead
Death
Note.
Note is that it felt like it dragged on and it could just
Yeah.
never get to the point. So
The
I
manga
was
is
like,
strict
you know
on
what?
that.
And this was like I not only was I busy watching other anime at the time, I just sort of dropped off of it because I was at a slow part in the series and I was like, ugh. Which is my problem with Naruto because there's a lot
Yeah,
of slow
no,
moments where
that's
I
one of my
can't go
answers,
back
actually.
and watch
All
it.
right, you go for it. You go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the one that I thought was cool, but then like.
Yeah.
So actually, no. I started thinking that Naruto was lame when I was a kid, but when I grew up, I watched it and I was like, "This is actually not that bad."
And now it's going. You're reversing back.
Yeah, because I realized, like, I watched the entire thing through. Like,
I mean, the original Naruto's
okay, they do some
awesome.
things that are really clever, but they also do things that really bother me. Things that just you shouldn't do if you're telling a story. It just ruins the feel
Well, I think-
entirely.
Naruto. Just Naruto was good.
Yeah, that it was
The
way
original
better.
series was way better
So
than
that would be
Shippuden,
my
from what
that
I've
would be
seen.
my answer. Is that nowadays, now that I'm
I have
reflecting everything,
I have like a Leaf Village ring.
yeah, the
that
original
he gave
Naruto
me.
was really good, really good. Shippuden, it starts off, yeah, gets dumb. Pain arc goes up like, oh, that's awesome, and then it just gets dumb again.
Is
like,
the Ninja War stupid?
yes,
Oh.
I didn't.
Guys,
like it.
I would really like to do a podcast on Naruto, but Joseph and I have not seen it.
Nor do we have the time.
I've seen it.
I
like,
don't have the time. I would love to
really
watch it.
ever
I don't have the
finish
time.
I've gone over the story 4 times.
I started One Piece, and I'm like, yeah, hell no.
There's not a
There's
honestly.
780 episodes.
It
Yeah, no,
can
it's
be
ridiculous.
explained to you in an hour.
It doesn't need to be as long, I would say.
There was a lot they could have
90% of it's
just
filler.
skipped.
We're
Well, I skip
we're
all
going
of
a lot
it.
overtime, so
Alright,
let's keep this moving.
Hour and a half. That's the normal.
We're at 8:30.
I don't really have an. I don't
16
have an.
minutes.
I don't have an anime that I
Wait,
thought was better
show.
when I grew up. I have a show though. When I first watched Amazing World of Gumball, I thought it was retarded. Like the worst thing ever. Like literally, like I was like, oh cool, another stupid show. Then I started watching more episodes, and I was like, this is really clever humor, actually really funny, and a really unique art style,
Yeah.
all made in Adobe Flash. So I like Amazing World of Gumball.
So actually, I'm gonna do a couple actually, but I'll be quick about it. So an anime that I thought was really stupid, but then I came back and watched later on in my life was Dragon Ball Z, and I know that sounds really weird, but I would remember I would be watching it and there would be these slow moments and it was like, this is stupid, I just want to get to the fighting, and then I remember I'd see the fighting and I'm like, this is dumb. The same but now that I'm rewatching the entire series, I'm like, this is a really, really cool show. Another one that I'm doing that with is Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't get it as a kid, and all I knew was like, oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon came onto the screen, and so did Dark Magician. That's cool. But I didn't like anyone else. But now I'm going back and I'm rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's really cool. A TV show, actually, we watched it when Josh was over. I remember I used to not really like Animaniacs when I was a kid.
Animaniacs is badass.
I'm so glad that you guys made me watch like an episode of Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Now I get all the references, like
Yeah,
the
it's
Hello
really funny.
Nurse.
Yeah,
I
and
just
it's
saw
like,
a thing about
I remember
that.
I
I was
used
like, I
to-
get that now.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to not know what any of the jokes for Animaniacs are. But now
They
that
are
I'm
hilarious.
watching
They're
it and
really
I'm
funny.
going back,
It's a great
it's
show.
really, really funny.
They're
And
rebooting it.
Yeah, and
Steven
another
Spielberg will still be the director, so it's hopes that it'll actually be
another
Steven Spielberg.
anime
directed the
that
cartoon.
I'm
Yeah,
going
you didn't
back
know that?
and I'm watching as, I guess a more
Last Robin, if you are
mature
ever
person
near us, you are absolutely welcome on the podcast.
I would do a Naruto with you too.
is one that started was I remember I used to really not like this anime called Jellyfish Princess. If anyone's heard about that one.
I've heard
It's-
about it.
It's,
I've never heard of this.
It was. I remember I watched it when I was 12, and I was like, "This is dumb." And I remember but now that I'm watching it and I'm going back, I'm like, "Wow, this is like really cool." And who knows, maybe it'll be that way with Ruby too, because little 12-year-old me didn't like.
You
That's
will like
another
Ruby.
one.
I
That's
know
another
that you
one.
will like Ruby. It's got a bunch of little adorable girls that are just like kicking butt and taking names, man.
When I
like,
first watched that, it was like I saw the animation and it was just like,
Yeah,
and I just turned it off.
Oh, wait, guys, I need to
immediately.
do the water trap thing again.
Okay.
but one that I
That looks
don't
more
like
like Dapping.
that I've come back and watched as a kid was we were just talking about it. American Dragon. I remember I tried to sit down and I tried to watch American Dragon like a week ago. And
About a week
It's
ago.
not
and
as good.
I kept
It's
watching
yeah.
it, and I watched like the entirety of the first season, and I just
You're like,
turned it off, and I was
why
like, "Why
did I do that?
subject myself thinking it was gonna get better? It's so bad."
I watched this really dumb
It's
like
so bad.
Sasquatch episode.
Alright.
and the
like,
Lilo
my
and
uncle's
Stitch
here.
cartoon is so bad.
I
too.
hate the Lilo and
Joseph's
Stitch
turn.
cartoon.
Nope, your turn.
Yes,
My turn?
he
Did
went.
you- either way.
Oh, okay.
He went. So you're the last
I'll go
person.
after Joe.
What's up?
I'll
You go after.
Do you want to go now?
No.
No. Okay. So show that I watch now that I think is dumb, or how did that go?
What do you think he's dumb? That you watched in the past, and now after rewatching again, you think he's dumb, and then vice versa.
Okay.
I did the water tribe thing like 6 times. How can you not find it?
Just hold it for like a
Literally,
solid
okay.
40 seconds.
All right. Water tribe.
Now you have to keep that entire pose while he's making his explanation.
So is this gonna be
Let's
this
go.
week's John explain?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay. Okay. So show
New
that
thumbs
I
up.
thought was great while I was watching it, and go back and I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
That's a hard one for me because I'm very much a creature of habit. Usually when I like a show, I like the show. What are you doing?
He's making a thumbnail. That's what.
That's we're making a thumbnail. Max, you have a good view over here, man.
Oh yes.
You know. Okay.
I just wanted to see the volume
Okay,
No, like
a show that. Oh, okay, I know. A show that so I tried to watch. So when I liked it as a I liked it as a kid, but now that I try to watch it again, I think it's absolutely horrific. Is Sonic Underground cartoon? Did anyone watch that?
Oh yes,
Love
yes.
this Sonic Underground cartoon.
It's so stupid.
It's so good. It's so funny.
I love Sonic
No, it's horrible.
It's
It's
bad.
like,
Oh my god, dude!
part
No,
of
guys,
what makes it awesome
they,
is just how
they
horrid it is.
I don't know if you guys watch.
Robin got it.
I don't know if you guys watch Rooster Teeth, but Miles Luna and Kyle Taylor, I think is his last name. They do backwards compatible for the first members. Like they'll play like older video games, and they're playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, or no, they're just playing Sonic Adventure 2 because the battle is for the GameCube specifically.
Please tell me we still have that.
Yeah, no, we didn't
Okay.
sell that.
Okay.
We still have that. And they like at the beginning of an episode, Kyle was trying to show Miles that this show existed.
Sonic
Like,
Underground?
Yeah, and it's like with the siblings, and I don't know why, but like Miles was like singing along, and it was like just really Sonic Underground.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I like the I like the show just for the nostalgia feeling that it has. It's not necessarily
Nostalgia.
An entertaining show.
There's some shows
It's
where
just-
nostalgia will do it for me. This
They
is
made
one where the
a vow
nostalgia
their
cannot
mother
salvage
will
I
it.
don't know,
be
for
found.
me, for me
Sonic
it's different. I
Underground.
just like watching it and thinking that it's cool. It's not necessarily funny. I'm just still like Sonic's.
It's so
Sonic is awesome, but Sonic Underground is.
Sonic X is
Also,
dope.
Sonic
X
good.
is so cheesy, but for some reason I still like it.
Isn't Sonic Boom like really funny? I don't
The
know,
video
like-
game?
No, the
The show.
The
Oh, that's right. They made a
Apparently
show. I
everyone's
haven't seen
saying
it.
that it's like absolutely hilarious. Doesn't
Your
it
turn.
reference,
Check it out.
doesn't it reference
Your
fan
turn.
fiction
Yeah,
like
we
a
saw
couple
that.
of times in the show?
Does it?
My bad.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna have
could
to
have
watch
just
it.
been seeing like a dubbed version or like an abridged, but I've seen everywhere this clip of Sonic talking about this fan fiction between Sonic and Amy, and he's like secretly disgusted, but the guy's like holding him captive, so he's just like, ooh, this is some spicy stuff you got here, guy. Ooh, Sonic.
That's a
Ooh,
that's gotta be.
Oof! Ow! Ouch! My bones.
The bone hurting.
Good job enough game. You haven't finished it yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, Sonic Underground is the one that I am currently disgusted by.
Now,
so
one that you...
the one that I
Was stupid, but is
not necessarily that I thought was stupid at the time.
Yeah,
I
and you're
don't,
going back and looking at it now.
okay. I don't have any of those. Like I said, once I watch a show, I usually stay pretty
Have
loyal
a
to
pretty
it.
solid opinion on it.
Yeah, like one that's got, like Josh was saying, one that just keeps getting better for me is The Last Airbender. It's like I watched it, I thought it was great when I was watching the first
It does
time.
not get old.
It doesn't get old, and it just keeps getting better and better.
I guess the Boom cartoon's actually pretty good. That's what,
I guess
that's
we'll
what Giratina's saying.
Well, I'll have to check it out at some point, I guess. But yeah, so just The Last Airbender, you can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't. It's really good. All right, Max.
Okay. But one thing that I thought when I watched it, when I was first watching anime, this is one of the ones that started me off, which we talked about already before in a previous podcast, was Sword Art Online. I started off liking it, and then after I got more into anime, I started watching more
that's
and more.
another one.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one for me.
I
hate
like
it.
still.
I hate it.
But it drives me insane because although Asuna and Kirito are one of the best relationships, they're also one of the stupidest because they shove it right down your throat.
I don't like
Yeah.
it.
I mean, wait.
I 100% agree
Like,
with you on that,
what's
Max.
funny-
Once people pointed out all of the plot holes for
yeah,
me, I
there's
went
so
back
many.
and I watched it,
I
and I was like,
just
this
be
sucks.
really careful what you're saying because a lot of these guys.
I know.
Wait, no,
I'm
I
sorry.
I actually
An
do have a
SAO
probable reason why
sucks.
I don't
sorry.
like SAO either. I didn't even
Oh,
like it to begin with.
Guys,
like,
Aaron's saying, what? His question is, what was your favorite anime when we were young? Dude, I didn't watch anime when I was young.
Lucky Star.
Pokemon.
Lucky Star.
Like that's one of the
Sonic
first
X
things
technically.
I guess Sonic X. There you go.
Favorite
Anyway.
anime when I was a child
Lucky
that
Star.
I wasn't knowledgeable wasn't anime.
It's not
Was
blood.
either Naruto. For me, because I mean, I was young, and me and my dad, we sat down and we watched it, and it was the original Naruto series, and we watched like the first 30 episodes, and you know, for like a little kid, that's super cool. Like especially, shut up, like especially like the Zabuza, I don't know.
Zabuza. Zabuza and Haku.
The Zabuza and Haku fight for me as a kid was super cool. Mainly just because I'd never seen anything like that before. Like, because you could understand if like,
Yeah,
a
no,
little kid.
that was a really good fight.
Cool.
Okay, guys.
Yeah,
Max is turning.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But again, still, SAO is an interesting show, so I still like it. Second season I like a lot more because it's still not having a relationship shoved down your throat. But again, I thought that like the Kirito Asuna thing was in the last like an episode or two, not like half of the entire Ironclad arc.
Yeah.
Like the marriage thing, and
all
it's
of
like,
SAO's bad.
I think Reki Kawahara recognized his error severely on that, and that's half the reason he's doing progressive knowledge.
Yeah, and it's just like it irritated me a lot when I rewatched it. I'm like, I'm skipping all of this.
Brought to
and
you
going
by the
straight to the
Kirito's
next
Always Right
season.
Foundation.
Ha!
One show I thought was stupid early, and then I'm like, this show is amazing, was surprisingly enough, Fate. I did not like watching Face Tonight Unlimited Playworks. The first time I watched the original episode. And the reason was, I'm like, wow, this looks like a CG anime. And I wasn't a huge fan of CG.
I'm not
couldn't
into
stand
CG
it.
enemies that much.
I don't.
And it's not. That's what's so impressive about it. Is it's not. It's just so well done, and they spent so much time and money on.
That's the
this
highest
show.
budget anime, right?
Yep, highest budget and highest animation just overall.
Quick shout out to everybody. Okay,
Blink 182!
some of the people are saying that they like the fan fictions better than they like the actual SAO. Who actually likes my versions of Sword Art Online better than the original one?
From what
Good
I've read,
question.
it seems pretty cool.
You've read my stuff?
You've showed me some of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Another big thing is that I like the idea and the concept
That's
of
the only
SAO
And that's
a
why
lot
Log
better than I
Horizon
do than I
is
like.
known to be the SAO, but better.
Yeah.
Because I just finished it today.
Yeah,
Josh
Max
was
just
talking
finished
about
watching
it.
Log Horizon.
Log Horizon.
Log.
Yeah,
he was-
he was
Hang
watching
on.
it while we were watching
Yeah.
Teen Titans.
Hang on,
I had to
hang on real
finish
quick. To add to my earlier question, please explain why, if you do like my stuff better. Because that's just something I'm
And
curious
no
about.
more SAO crossovers.
I don't.
Written a million of them.
I couldn't put SAO on my list of like the bad to good thingies because
Just 'cause you've
I
always
didn't even
disliked
like
it.
it.
But one thing I should say why I like Log Horizon more.
Hmm.
First of all, the plot holes in the SAO show, there's so many that
There's so
I
many.
can't
It's
even
such
count how
stupid
many in that
crap.
show. Like the dual wielding axe guy from the bridge scene.
That was an
in
error on the animator's part that was not in the
again
book.
a show.
Yeah.
The show part. The book I've heard is really good and really
What
well
if he
done.
wasn't technically wielding it? It was just in his hands and could cause
No, because they
gravity
both
damage.
lit up.
both at the same time? So he didn't use two single sword skills like Kirito does in.
What if he was the dual wielding axeman?
still dual wielding?
Don't they touch on that in the
Axeman.
Something Witty?
In the abridged version,
Yeah.
they make
He's
fun
like,
of it.
no, come to think of it.
I got it right after
I fought this
fought
guy
a
with dual wielding axes. That's
nothing
probably
to
a
do.
coincidence.
Yeah. But again,
I don't think
Log
any of us
Horizon-
noticed that until I pointed it out.
I know.
The
I didn't
abridged
notice
is
it
better.
the first time, and then when I
can
rewatched
say
it,
Oh yeah, Something Witty. Oh, we should finish that tonight.
I like the abridged. I don't like.
yeah,
the
Have
they
you not
did a
finished it?
good job.
No,
I
not
know
yet.
what we're doing after this.
Because the abridged was
Definitely-
funny. It made fun of the stuff.
Yeah, I
that-
agree,
Anyway, Max,
Aaron.
keep going.
I like the original and I like the novels. I
I'm gonna
don't-
quickly finish my train of thought.
Yeah, sorry, go for it.
But Log Horizon's basically the exact same plot, except a lot more well done. They don't,
A lot more
they don't
concise.
get way halfway through. They're still in it at the end of the second season. And what's interesting about it is that it goes into the economics and the minds of these actual things. That actually, the raid bosses make a lot more sense than SAOs do.
How so?
They're not just 5 health bars and that's it. Like in the SAO boss, they the very first one, he switched from Odachi to Otawar,
Mhm.
which yes, that was what raid boss would do, but he wouldn't. He had the exact same techniques. That's what bugged me
See,
so
in the
much.
book, when you read the
In the book,
books,
he's different,
yes,
but in
yes.
the show, exact same techniques.
They didn't
But-
have as much time to touch on it, I feel like.
Yeah.
They were trying to rush it a little too much.
But in Log Horizon, when they go against a raid boss, they go through and I think this entire second, a lot of the second season is them going to fight a bunch of these raid bosses to get into this one inner chamber sanctum thing.
Huh.
But
Kind of like a Legend of Zelda
and what they
temple.
do is they die
Yeah.
repeatedly. But in this one, they don't. When they die, they respawn. They don't stay dead. That's what makes it really unique in its own
But they're
way,
trapped in the game or
because
whatever?
they're stuck and they can't die.
Huh.
So pretty much it's like a living hell for them.
Interesting.
And they want this entire group known as the Odyssey Knights literally has gone insane because they died so many times. They went insane.
That does bring a new
And then they
spin on
believe-
that idea because that would
and they-
suck.
and
Yeah.
they believe this is not really spoiler. This is more of introduced in the 3rd or 4th episode,
Hmm.
which once you die, to come back to life, you have to sacrifice a small memory.
Huh.
which is something that's kind of a neat little.
But if that adds
progression
up,
thing,
Then that
And-
adds up, and then.
But
you
the
could
Odyssey
forget who you
Knights,
are.
they literally go into battle to die, because you also get to see your own life, basically. You get to live a moment in your life, and they think that's the way out, is to keep on dying until basically you just break,
huh?
and then you're finally out of the game, which
Ah!
no one else believes because the Odyssey Knights are psychotic level 90s, but still. But when they were going to go fight these raid bosses, literally, although they die repeatedly,
I appreciate that, Giratina.
they learn the tactics of the boss, which is what you need to do for an actual raid boss. Unlike SAO, which they did quick little scout and just fought it. But in this, it took them
Again, in the progressive
months.
novel, they do a lot more scout work than they do in the.
And the thing about Log Horizon is that literally it takes them a month and a half to defeat all these raid bosses.
Jeez.
And one part, literally after the raid boss, like one of the raid bosses has a really cheap a-hole ability that would be so unfair in actual MMO. Is after you're sitting on damage, it starts levitating, and then its armor goes off to this like black armor falls off, and it turns into the White Knight form. The problem is, everyone that's attacked it is pretty much cloned into these weird sentinel things that are like little like minions, but they're weak.
So you have to fight
But
yourself.
every single time they're weak, but every time you kill one, it heals. It heals the big guy that they came from, and it keeps gaining more and more health. And later on, these doors open, and 2 other raid bosses come in,
Nice.
and just they all just die. They
Thank you,
literally all
Giratina.
just get annihilated, and that drove
He said
literally
bless you.
everyone basically just to give up.
All right.
And then of course SAO doesn't really have that many long speeches, but again, this has the most epic speeches I've ever heard in my entire life.
I
All
think
right.
well, hey,
actually,
that's
we're
all I'm
gonna
gonna
we're gonna
say.
stop it there. I'm just gonna make a couple quick announcements. So, on Patreon, we did again just to reinforce, I did make enough money that I will be able to buy a game capture device. Following that, I will be getting Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remastered, and I will begin my playthrough of that. When Jono returns, him and Josh here
Me
are
and
gonna-
Giotto will be filming Skyrim
Okay, and something that I want to
with mods.
Something that I want to get a quick vote on is: do you want me to play Kingdom Hearts as Mataris or as Not Your Average Joe? That's something I want to get an opinion on.
I feel like
you
it's
get an
nice
opinion
things.
from
Like I
Daniel.
use this voice all the time, and it's just fun.
It's just fun.
It's just fun.
It's
You
just
go
fun.
a
Well,
lot of
Mata-
process and you can.
Here's the thing. Mataris is a lot meaner than I am.
Oh, by the way, guys. One thing. So that Jonathan and I we kind of wanted to see if you guys wanted us to make the character for Skyrim, or if you guys had any ideas like of what race you wanted it to be. If you wanted us to play as a guy or a girl. Any like
challenge and play battle mage as someone that's not a mage class.
Yeah, what play style? Whether you want us a spell sword, a heavy, straight up mage, someone that dual wields, a thief, an archer. Just tell us like what you want, or even if you want it to say what you want the character to look like, what color hair you want them to have, blah 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 blah.
3 minutes.
So, and just real quick, please leave these comments. Please leave these in the comments section. So after after the video stays up and everything, I can see them and bear them in mind. Because once the live stream goes off, once the chat disappears and I can't see what's going on anymore. So either send me a message via fanfiction or please leave it in the comments below.
Or tweet them at me at Josh the Poser. And then Jono and I will look at them and really looking forward to playing Skyrim.
PC or console?
No, we're gonna play it on the
PlayStation
PS4.
4.
Because we have our own personal settings.
You're gross.
Why? It looks beautiful.
Have you seen mine?
Yes,
Switch.
I have.
Have you seen when I actually turn on the mods?
No, see that's the thing. You have too many mods, and I don't know what they are. I know what all my mods are. Stop that.
Let's go Nintendo Switch.
One of them almost broke the game. It was really funny.
All right. So in any case, again, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. If you guys could show me if you're feeling generous, I appreciate it.
Oh, last Robin had a good idea.
What's up?
We can do the character build. Well, he was saying that we should do a stream for building the character. I don't know how well that would work though.
Yeah.
Just because I'd rather it just be a video.
Yeah, there'd be some arguments started.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know about the response.
get a
I don't know if the
skeleton mod
response
and make a
time is good
skeleton.
enough. You know what I mean? So I think we're just gonna do it
Jewel?
based on suggestions that we get through Twitter and through
I need to watch
the
him,
comments.
'cause I haven't watched him.
So which make sure that once the live stream ends, you get back on the video and leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
The actual comments, not the live stream chat.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, yeah.
So yeah,
40 seconds.
All right. So thanks you guys for coming out to visit us, and again, my Patreon link is down in the description below. If you're feeling generous, I appreciate the support. If not, just again, thanks for coming to watch. We will see you guys next week, same time, and Jono will be back. We'll have the original crew together. And thanks to these guys for coming out, and thanks
Malachi
to Max,
and Zach.
In
And,
case you forgot our names already.
and thanks to Max for being our acting producer.
Thank
today.
you so much, Max. We
All right,
really
guys.
appreciate it.
We'll